But if you don't, just put 0 and add to cart.
Yo, what's up? What's up, everyone? Can you hear this? Can you hear this? Yo, what's up? What's up, everyone? Can you hear this? Can you hear this?
Path of Dharma, if it was up to me,
Yo,
I'd drop a
what's
nuke
up?
on the whole
What's up,
generation.
everyone? Can you hear
Bro,
this?
bro,
Y'all are all live. I'm pretty sure the whole stream can hear
Path of
this.
Dharma, if it was up to me,
Bro,
I'd drop a
it's
nuke
streaming?
on the whole
What's up,
generation.
everyone?
Oh,
Can you hear this?
damn.
Bro, y'all are all live. I'm pretty sure the whole stream.
Well, I
hold
guess
up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Bro,
I'd drop a
it's
nuke
streaming?
on the whole generation.
I'm trying to get this
Oh,
working. I'm
damn.
trying to get this
Bro,
working.
y'all
Y'all
are
are all live. I'm pretty sure the whole
Well, I
stream.
guess
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up,
if it
hold up,
was
hold
up
up,
to me,
hold
Bro,
I'd drop a
it's
nuke
streaming?
on the whole.
No, like, yeah, the more you
Dude,
can't hear us, that's why I said that.
Apparently, I'm just like hearing my own voice back at myself. It's like annoying as hell.
Oh, still hearing it?
Yeah. No, I can hear y'all now. It's just chill. It's chill. I needed to mute
Alright,
the.
bet.
Hold up.
Yo, read the Shimon Bhagavatam live instead, bro. You don't read the Book of John. Come on, bro. What do you do?
I'm playing Minecraft
also-
right now. I'm playing Minecraft. Wait.
Oh, I.
Wait. Why can't I
Let
hide?
me-
Okay. Cool.
When I search up Pa, you wait. Hold on. There's another guy named Path of Dhamma.
Really? Where?
Yeah, it's Path of Dhamma, but it's like 2 M's after the A.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know. I saw someone on some shorts channel that had like a lot of subs. He also was named Path of Dharma, or like part of. I don't even know. Something.
Oh yeah. By the way, I'm watching 3 ads in order to boost your money. Just to let you know.
You're watching what? Wait, 3 end?
I'm watching ads on your stream. You're getting money for this.
Oh, cool. Wait, I'm gonna ping video. Hold up, I wanna ping the. Dude, I'm tempted to not open this
There you go.
public. I'm thinking about doing like a stage channel, honestly.
But,
Wait,
bro,
Honestly, if I was you, I'd get a different streaming channel entirely. Because if something bad happens on stream,
Yeah,
it's your streaming channel that gets banned instead of your main one.
yeah, what I may do, honestly, is get on the stage channel because then I can control who's like not in the actual like on the stream, who's on the stream. Well, I don't know if anyone in the chat can hear this. Like, please tell me. Like,
I was in chat for like half a second. I could hear the other people in the Discord call. If that's what
yo,
you're
just
wondering.
me, bro. Yo, vote me and other people. My God. Yo,
What's
get
up?
Sizzlings on.
yeah. Let me ping everyone. Well, let me get back to. I'm playing Minecraft, so like, let me get back to the base first now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how many people were chatting in the private chat.
Yeah, it's kind of active.
Sure.
Oh shit.
I'll be honest, I'm glad you made private chat because like general gets a little
my
bit
God.
funky.
True, bro. True. No, just one guy, bro. Just one guy. Yo, this guy. Oh my God. Wait, let me see it. Bro, my mic is like really buggy, but bro,
I can hear
you need to get like a content filter thing or something. Like
Are you
like
from
automatic
India?
filter.
Isn't Minecraft haram? Dude, wait, hold up. Let me ping everyone. At here, we are live playing hypixel. Join the stream. Wait, I need a stream link. I need a link to my own stream. How do I get a link to my own stream? Wait, I guess this is how you get a link. Hold up. I'm AFK. I need to help my team, but it's okay. It's okay.
I am.
It's okay. They got it. Here, I'm just gonna ping here on Discord. If you're not in the Discord, make sure you join the Discord, okay? Like, we got like a lot of stuff going on there. Oh crap! What the hell?
This is an extra 5,000 years in Samsara, by the way.
Yeah.
For not helping your team.
Yeah, man. I need to check the stream chat, right? Oh, okay. I'm second gen American. Yeah, I'm second gen American. I'm not. I mean, like ethnically, I'm like brown as hell, but like I'm not. I'm not from India itself. No.
Yep. Hey, Lenny.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing alright. A bit tired.
Fair enough, mate.
Yep.
Why'd you choose the elder over the younger for your profile name?
I think that the elder is more well known than the younger.
True.
Yep. So, I think that's kind of why.
Yeah, fair enough then. Fair enough.
Yep.
I'm wondering if there's any good stream questions I could ask. Why'd you choose the name Path of Dharma?
Why I choose the name Path of Dharma? Okay, so actually I was gonna make a members video for this, but honestly we're gonna leak this right now because I don't like care that much. Wait. We're gonna leak this right now. So I chose it mainly because I was hold up. 1 second. Oh shit. I'm cussing by the way in the stream, okay? You're gonna hear me cussing. But I chose it because I was like, usually when I'm thinking about like religion or like Hinduism, I need to get to it. It's a goal to reach. It's not something that you're at. It's like something you're always working towards. And that's how I kind of see Dharma in a way. Like that's how I see religion in a way. Like you're supposed to work, you're supposed to get towards it in a way, if you get what I mean. So
I see.
like
how many
Dharma.
hold up, how many wait, how many viewers do I have on here?
Sorry for interrupting.
Concurrent viewers 19. That's cool. Yeah, what's up?
So, let me rephrase it to see if I understand it correctly. So, in your view, Dharma is like something, a whole guiding philosophy, instead of like an end goal.
Yeah, basically, it's something you're always working towards. It's like learning in a way, right? You're always constantly learning. You should be always constantly learning in your life. You should be kind of working towards Dharma in the same way. Like I don't think I'm an enlightened soul. I'm not like a guru or something. I'm just a guy who cares about religion. So you're right.
Yeah. I see myself as kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
I think any good person will see themselves as a work in progress.
No, 100%. Like I see my learning in Hinduism like theologically as like a progression, essentially. Like it's a progression. I mean, obviously, someone you're like a Christian. Christianity, in my opinion, is kind of like simple, straightforward. I guess you can say, like compared to Hinduism, at least.
On the surface, I think it's simpler. Yeah.
Huh? What?
On the surface, I think it's simpler, but with anything, when you get into the weeds, it gets a little bit complicated.
No, yeah, 100%. Yeah. But I think within Hinduism, we have a lot more theological diversity than any other religion. Like Vaishnavism alone has more theological diversity than the entirety of Christianity. So like.
And that's just one Hindu denomination. So.
I think that one difference between Hinduism and Christianity is that Hinduism is a more sort of philosophic religion, whereas Christianity is more of a sort of like you have your own personal relationship with God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Hindus still have their concept of a personal relationship with God, don't they?
but I think it's less central than it is in Christianity.
Well, I'll let the governing authority on all of Hinduism answer. Oh, great path of Dharma,
What's up?
wise philosopher for all ages, please answer Pliny the Younger's question.
Wait, I can't hear you. Your mic is like kind of like crap.
Oh, my bad.
Wait, well, I didn't know. I was not paying attention to what y'all were saying. Like,
Oh yeah, he was asking about Ooh, damn, you fell. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Pliny, would you like to re-ask your question? Sorry, I was too busy watching the stream.
Yes. So, how central in Hinduism is the concept of you having a personal relationship with a certain lowercase g god?
it depends, I guess, on your like path. If you're in like a sampradaya officially, a lot of the Vaishnava sampradayas will not allow you to worship other deities. Like they will only allow you to worship Vishnu. Now, if you're like a lay Hindu, obviously you may have an Ishtadevata. And that you may show devotion towards that Ishtadevata. It's really dependent on you. I mean, you can go. There's a lot of paths you can go down. Yeah. How many? Do y'all make the stream on Discord or no? Like,
honestly, it makes it easier because like you don't have to have your live stream. We don't have to have your live stream pulled up on YouTube. Just you can keep stream up on Discord.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just using my accounts to stream it on YouTube so that his viewership goes up.
Thank you.
And maybe it'll get it more attractive. You know?
I see.
Yeah.
Let me read the chat. Big Pod, what's your spec on your PC? I built this PC like 6 years ago, man. I think I built it. When did I build it? 2020 fall, like September, October 2020. Yeah, around that time. I have a 2060, so what's that called? Like a an NVIDIA 2060, and I have like I'm trying to remember. AMD, it's an AMD Ryzen 7 CPU. Oh crap, we won? We just won? Damn. Dang. No, a 2070, not a 3070, no.
Yeah.
Let me respec you. Okay, read the chat, man. I'm reading the chat. Like Cool King, I'm reading the chat. Come on.
So, Path of Dharma, I have a question.
Who's speaking?
Yeah, sorry I wasn't being like super clear enough, but I have a question.
Oh, what's up?
I find this like kind of problematic, but I just wanted to know if you agree with me. But like, I've seen some like non-Hindus, like label like certain like Hindu deities as like being gay or some shit like that because of like oh no, this deity does this and like the random like story, and I just wanted to like how do you like think about like people just labeling like certain deities as like being like gay or something like that? Do you think that's like a bad thing?
I've never.
Right off the bat,
I can't lie. I've never heard someone say that before. Like this is like the first time. But it depends on which deity. I mean, if you're talking about gender in Hinduism, it's like some deities will like they have the powers to switch gender. And they do that occasionally, but most of them don't. So, yeah, I think it's kind of blasphemous to some level if you're like trying to do that. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I've mostly just heard that from like non-Hindus who don't really like practice, practice a religion and all that.
I know that you answered questions in that Path of Dharma, but I gotta be real with you. This is a lot of falling, bro. You gotta level up in Minecraft before doing another one of these streams.
Bro, I'm not playing Minecraft to like the highest level right now. Bro, some guy in the chat, wait, hold on, what's his name?
Wait.
Cool Blue Fox everything says, bro cooking the big pod is trying to bedwars, talk, rechat, and don't stretch too thin. Yeah, basically. Like, let me someone had a base. It's also dependent on teammates. Like if you're playing bedwars, your teammates also matter. If your teammates are bad, like it just sucks.
True.
You can't play. And I'm just playing with random, so like here, wait.
You might want to.
Yeah.
How could you better organize your stream? I wonder. How do they do it on Twitch, where like they have the chat in the sidebar?
Yeah, I have 2 monitors. So like I'm just running the stream on one side and then running Minecraft on one side.
I see.
I was thinking about reading the
Sorry
Gospel
for
of John
not
on stream, but then I was like,
being
to be honest, I don't feel like that. So.
I have little interest in any sort of gaming right now, so that's why I'm not officially in the stream, though. Even though I'm in the VC.
Yeah, fair enough, man.
Dharma.
What's up?
Have you heard of Vintage Story?
Vintage Story? What is that?
Oh my
It's
god.
like-
Go on to, if you can, go on to like a browser or whatever. Just search up Vintage Story. You should 100 billion% play it.
I think it's
not
like
Minecraft clone.
Wait, can someone
There's
search that
a
up for me?
Really good.
There's a game on Steam called Gambling with Friends. Okay.
That's my god, man.
Bro.
Gambling sucks.
Bro. Bro. Did y'all... holy crap.
Pat, what the fuck was that?
Dude,
I
he
know,
knocked me
what
off. What do you want me to
doing?
do about that? I was trying to put this
Yo,
TNT
go left. Go left.
on. Yeah, I should have done that.
You
Wait,
ever played football before, dude? Come on, you gotta go.
I have, but like,
gotta go the
okay,
easiest
let's
route.
do something else. Let's do something. Oh, crap. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm
You
like
got-
pretty bad at Minecraft. I love playing Minecraft, but like I am pretty bad at it. I can't lie. Like this is just.
I'll stream and I'll show you.
You know
the
what?
game.
You know what I do?
You should
I
really get
will
it.
record clips on OBS and then put it on my membership videos and some of like my other videos. I think if y'all saw the football video, you would have seen that. Like you probably saw me playing Minecraft. That was during the armed game mode, and I was like enjoying that. To be honest, I love that game mode.
I copy redeemed Zoomer right now.
Well, I don't have my own server. I don't want to. People keep telling me to like get a server, and I'm like, that's just a lot of work. I don't really want to do that.
I have a comment to make on something interesting I've noticed.
What's up?
Yeah, go on.
So, I've noticed that there's a difference between the Hindu religion and the Hellenistic religion in how they see the gods, because from what I've heard, in the Hellenistic religion, these depictions of the gods are seen as how they actually look like, but in the Hindu religion, the depictions of the gods are seen as ways for human beings to comprehend them, and it's not necessarily what they look like, though I may be wrong.
Hellenistic. I know they have a different theology around that. I don't really know that much. I can ask my pagan friend probably. We have like we have like a little bit of a different theology than them pertaining to like what the gods actually know. What they look like. Yeah, for Hinduism, it's more like what they actually look like. Yeah, because we believe that Krishna was raised into Vaikuntha. Like we don't think that he actually looks like that. For example.
Yeah. On that note, actually, got a question. There's a lot of people that kind of say there's a lot of like talk around the description of like Krishna's features, especially like his blue skin. A lot of kind of things related to like colorism, I suppose you could kind of point to it. But basically, what I'm trying to ask is like, what's your thought on like? There's kind of some text that's like Krishna's depiction is like dark as like a cloud sort of, and that's kind of been taken out of context to portray him as blue. You think that's been done with like any how do I say, colorism in mind?
Yeah, I
No,
think
that's-
this is just my personal opinion, right? But I think to some level, yeah, colorism probably has a play in that. But at the same time, the blue represents like the cosmic depth of Krishna and Vishnu. That's what it really represents. How do I get into this?
Yeah, and bear in mind that I think that a lot of ancient Indo-European languages didn't really have a separate word for blue as we think of it. So especially in poetic settings like this, they mainly use like analogies or metaphors to say that something is blue instead of using the word for blue, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, hang on.
No, but actually, the
if
whole.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically, like, what I was trying to like kind of point at is that his like description is specifically stated to be like a dark, radiant complexion, and like that's just not how like people kind of predict him nowadays. It's supposed to represent like a monsoon kind of rain. If you ever seen one of those, like it's not like so. I mean, it doesn't really look like a monsoon rain. That looks like a happy little cloud floating his way on, right? So I guess really what I was just trying to ask is, what do you think is the
If you ever
know,
have
you
you ever
think
been to an
colorism
ISKCON
plays?
temple? Have you been to an ISKCON temple
I've
before?
never been. We don't have one where I'm from.
Okay, I believe at most ISKCON temples, the Murti will be black. Like Krishna will be depicted as black.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know about that for all ISKCON
yeah.
temples, but the one I went to for sure. So I don't know.
No. My local temple has like him in his like actual figurine. Yeah, he has him depicted as like just straight black.
Black Krishna.
Black Jesus, Black Krishna.
I always thought Krishna
Like-
was a woman. She looks like a woman. He looks like a woman.
The
sorry.
woman dropped something.
You can say he's black brown. He's like dark brown, I guess. Like, you ever seen like a turn black? Yeah. Of course, yeah. Do y'all know Reverse Dash? Or like his name is
Yep.
Hindu Heterodoxy on YouTube. Do y'all know
Hindu.
him?
Wait, Hindu heterodoxy. That's his actual name.
He changed it from like dark mats to that. Path of Dharma.
Does he
Life-
consider himself to be heterodox?
Yes, he does. Wait, I don't know if he wanted me to tell that, but I guess that's his whole deal with this channel. So
I mean, I don't know who considers themselves a heretic, but I guess Hinduism's different to Christianity.
yeah, but I do read the chat. Arnav 221S. I do read the chat, absolutely. Like, there are various stories on why the most primordial gods attributed to like blue. The essential reason is because blue was thought to be the ancient sea from the worst of the world. But yeah, that's also another reason. I've heard different people give different explanations for sure.
Yeah, no, I also see the chat saying like black as in no, I'm not trying to claim that like he's black, like African. I'm just like claiming like black as in skin tone. He's depicted a very dark skin tone. That's what I mean by black. Kind of,
Yeah.
get that mixed up over here in the States when I say that, but like I don't mean black like that. I just mean like dark, dude. Yeah.
I think I've heard somewhere that African Americans actually have like a somewhat significant part of their DNA coming from a European origin, because they sort of, how do you say it, intermixed with some of the Europeans, voluntarily or not.
Oh no, that was not voluntarily at all. If you read the history, I don't know if I
Yeah,
can
it
talk
wasn't.
about that on stream or not, but that's not voluntary.
Yeah, no, I would
That's,
recommend probably straying away from politics and history for the most part.
Yeah, I don't really want to. Yeah, exactly. I don't really want to talk about politics and history. Wait, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on in the chat, but I'm also doing something at the moment. If you look at the stream, so.
I don't think Krishna is really African black. Black is just a depiction of his dark complexity. Yeah, there is some strange things going on in the chat.
Krishna's not like an African. Like we know he's Indian. Like obviously, he was.
No, Krishna is actually West African, bro. You know, it's that
No,
spider
East
deity
Africa.
from
East Africa.
beyond.
You're in-
You know, what's the comic name? I'm trying to. Oh, never mind. You're getting absolutely slammed, bro. Yeah, you cooked. Yeah, you cooked, bro.
Holy crap, bro. I can't focus on bedwars today for some reason. I don't know why. This like sucks.
See,
It's
he's
like-
giving excuses now for why.
I'm giving excuses. I should have done something else. Oh crap, what the, why is there bed?
Yo, there's a guy in your chat that's going on about some Indian people are purely black, similar to Africans.
Wait. What's your take on? Wait, I saw this thing. What's your take on Advaita Vedanta? Do you listen to Alex O'Connor? Yeah, I like Alex O'Connor a lot. I watch his stuff all the time. Like I watch, you know, the channel More Alex O'Connor, where his like clipping channel. You know that, like the clipping channel, maybe.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
Stop.
Yeah, you cooked.
Oh shit, bro. I'm like not paying attention again. Like, I should play with my IRL friends. If I play with my IRL friends, maybe like we'll probably. I probably can just do better.
If I fight people who I know, then I'll win because I know they can't.
Maybe I should buy like an actual username because that's not my actual username. Like Path.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm in here. Can you hear me?
Who's talking?
That's like
Oh, Spaceman. What's up, man?
Who.
How you doing?
Hey, man. Yeah, I don't know if you guys could hear me earlier, but I was screaming through the window like the whole Krishna being depicted as blue is only because the Indians are like too racist to depict him as black. That's just total bullshit. That just came out of nowhere like 20 years ago, and now a bunch of like self-hating Indians repeat it because they want to self-flagellate about how racist Indians are.
Yeah.
So yeah, not real.
Wait,
You
you
know-
seem knowledgeable. Why is it? I'm just asking. Why do you think it's not real?
Why do I think that particular story isn't real? That like the reason that Indians, because a bunch of other gods are also depicted as black. Because Jagannath, who's also an avatar of Vishnu, is depicted as black. Draupadi is depicted as black. The word Krishna means black, and sometimes that means blue, sometimes that means black.
You mean like a dark
It's-
blue or?
No, just like any kind of blue.
Oh, that's strange.
I mean, sometimes
Yeah, no.
Hanuman is a monkey, and sometimes he's depicted as green. Like it's not that serious.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
So,
I mean, when I raised
And
the
Yama
question,
is
I never meant
black.
to like.
Yama is black. Kali is black.
Right. I
And
mean,
I'm
when
not
I
gonna-
raised
those
the
colors
question,
don't change at all.
I'm not
No,
gonna
right, I
comment
mean-
maybe on the political side of. I don't think Pathodama should on like Indians being self-flagellating about race. But you know, interesting point anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Well, the reason I'm particularly touchy about that point in particular is because there was this video from this guy, Foreign Man in a Foreign Land, a while ago, and he invited on this like Indian guy who's just one of the biggest. Like, if Indian Uncle Tom was in the dictionary somewhere, it would be that guy, and he told exactly that story.
Dude, there's a lot of Indian Uncle Toms, but I don't think I'm probably not gonna talk about politics on the stream, low-key. Wait,
You're streaming?
Saturnus.
I want
Saturnus.
to.
Wait. Saturnus. You say, do you think Sanskrit is going to remain a holy language for Hinduism going forward? Of course. I mean, yeah, of course it will. I mean, as long as the texts are originally written in Sanskrit, it will remain as a holy language. I don't know if y'all
that's
do this while reading the Bhagavad Gita or any other Sanskrit literature, but what I do is I look at the actual Sanskrit sometimes. I don't speak Sanskrit. I can't read Sanskrit, okay? I can't read
So
Sanskrit at all, but I
Oppenheimer's
still
more
will
Indian
look
than
at
you,
what the
that's what you're
Sanskrit
saying?
says because I trust the Sanskrit more than I trust the translation, even if it's a good translation. Like,
Did you grow up like saying slokams and stuff?
some slokas, but not like anything too serious. I didn't really know what the words
But like,
meant.
did you say enough to like, if you heard a couple Sanskrit words, you could recognize it?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Yeah. Possibly.
I have a question about the word Krishna.
What's up?
So, did you say that it means black, or was I mishearing you?
It means all attractive. I mean, you can use it as black as well. Like that's also another like it can. I believe it can be used as both. Right. I could be misquoted on that. I can't lie. Like, I don't know.
bro, what was that movement you were doing in Minecraft?
What?
Bro, you went over to those like green pillars and then jumped
Because
back
there
to
was
the red, and then just fell.
yellow guy over here. I didn't want to die because I have pots. These are pots. So
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, I have invis.
I'm asking this question because I think I know of like a similar word, may or may not be cognate. The word tsrna. Tsrna. Does that ring any bells?
Bro, we got jumped.
So the word Krishna is the folk etymology is that it comes from Karshana, which does mean to attract, but in actuality, it's just from the PIE word for black.
Yes, so it is related to the word tsrna.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Because that is the word for black in the Slavic languages.
Bro. Holy crap.
Yes.
Do y'all see?
Well, wait. Are you talking about the relation between Slavic and Sanskrit? Because I actually know like a little bit about this.
Yes.
Yeah. It's something to do with like because Sanskrit has changed a lot less over time than other languages. The European Slavic languages, which are very, very distantly descendant from Sanskrit, share like a couple common words or similar words, with Lithuanian being like the closest to Sanskrit. They're not mutually intelligible, but
yes,
there are like a couple words that are basically the same.
Yes.
I don't know if it's. I'm like switching between your Discord stream and your YouTube stream. I don't know if you're a couple seconds behind on one of them.
The YouTube stream, I believe, is automatically a couple seconds behind.
I see.
I think I can turn that off, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to turn that off. Like, I think it's like kind of nice.
Yeah, it probably would be better if you lag and then you're a couple seconds behind, so it's easier to catch up.
Yeah. Okay, Saturnus says, I think there's a language that... Wait, can someone read what Saturnus said out loud? I don't want to feel like reading that right now.
Bro has to make me
I
moderator.
think that as a language, Hinduism would benefit a lot from shifting its attitude towards Sanskrit, like how Latin is for Christians, than how Muslims treat Arabic.
I think it's a little bit different, though. Especially because when it comes to Latin, Latin has changed over time, yet it still remained a holy language. Same with Greek and Hebrew. Sanskrit, on the other hand, is a bit more stagnant, from what I know.
Oh, bro.
Would you like to answer, Path of Dharma? Sorry.
Oh, wait, I don't know if you saw the stream. Okay. Wait, do you think the language that Hinduism would benefit? Let me read this again. Well,
I can read it.
Wait, I know, I already, okay. I mean, Sanskrit, I don't know if the Catholics have like a different understanding of Latin. Like, something like you're a Catholic, I think you can explain to me. Maybe you already did, I didn't.
The three languages that were on the, what's it called? The sign above Jesus' head that said, "Here is Jesus, King of the Jews," and such, were Greek, Hebrew, and Latin. So we consider those languages to be holy. But they're not stagnant, they evolve over time. Yet they still are, Latin, Greek, and Hebrew, even though they evolve over time.
Well, so wait, are you not like keeping the language intact, like Koine Greek? Are you not keeping that?
Well, I mean, we keep it intact for sake of manuscripts, but if it changes over time, it's still Greek, even though it's a different version of Greek, in our view. I think Sanskrit is different in that way, in that it's more stagnant, if I'm correct.
Yeah, we don't have the concept of like letting it change. Most of the Sanskrit is just put in as it is because the texts are just written in that way. It's like we wouldn't change I guess y'all. Oh, crap. We wouldn't change the actual like pronunciations or anything.
Yeah, I mean, if you know classical and ecclesiastical Latin, they're very different. And ecclesiastical Latin has changed itself over time. You could just look at the differences between the Clementine and Nova Vulgata, which are 400 years apart. They have different spellings of different words and different sounds.
Interesting. That's interesting. Because I know your church does promote the use of Latin, right? Like officially.
Officially, yes. In practice, it's a little bit of an issue, I'd say.
Sanskrit also has like ecclesiastical pronunciations, you could call them, in that like a lot of the Vedic chants are kind of modified because they're late Vedic developments of the accents. And
Yeah.
then like
Yes.
some of the
And
letters, they'll say it as aha, the visarga, instead of ah, and that's actually incorrect for classical pronunciation. So there are some changes in pronunciation, but it's not as pronounced as ecclesiastical versus classical Latin.
I think maybe Hinduism sits between Christianity and Judaism on this, or well, rather Kabbalism on this point. From what I know, in Kabbalism, the actual letters of the Hebrew language in its original form exist, I believe, with God or something like that. I'd need to read more up on it again. I've heard some Hindus say that Sanskrit is also a holy language that exists, what is it, with Brahma or something along those lines? But it's to a lesser degree, I feel.
Well, it depends on which Sanskrit.
that
I mean, Vedic Sanskrit is very different than like classical Sanskrit. So, like you have very different grammar rules. I believe like Panini, he made the grammar rules, right? And he changed a lot of the stuff up.
Well, no, he was I think like a dozenth in line. He referred to like a line of grammarians that he was descended from in his work.
Oh, okay.
He did refer to previous grammarians, but the thing is, Panini's rules weren't actually completely authoritative. He didn't actually standardize classical Sanskrit, and it like had its own things before him, and it did not follow all of his rules.
Yeah, it was more like a
Between
cataloging project,
Vedic
right?
and classical Sanskrit, you might think of it as the split between like Shakespearean English and modern English.
Okay.
Yeah. They're both still English, though, is the thing.
I wish I could read Sanskrit. I mean, I wish I could like learn it. I mean, if I have like a lot of time, maybe I'll try learning it. It's a kind of an important language to learn. I've kind of realized that.
You should
Do you
learn
plan on
Chinese.
learning it eventually?
Yeah, probably. I mean, if I'm like continuing this kind of learning stuff that I'm doing, yeah, 100%. Like,
What do you do as work? Like as a job?
I'm a college student, so I don't like anything.
Oh.
Like, I just do YouTube mainly. Like that's kind of what I just do. Like,
do you feel comfortable saying what you do at college?
I do like CS.
I see.
Oh my god, it's something like related to it. I would say like it's like CS, but it's super hard, man. Hindi writing and reading is pretty tough. Yeah, I can't read any of that. Oh crap! Wait, I need to. Yeah. But unlike when I'm reading the Gita or like reading another Sanskrit text, oftentimes I'll just like look at this English and Sanskrit translations. I'll like kind of analyze the words. You kind of saw that in my recent video on the Rig Veda. Like Krishna is called a demon in there, and I do talk about that because I do like to read the actual Sanskrit. I like to translate the actual Sanskrit because, in my opinion, any sort of translation into another language will have errors. Like it's just gonna happen. And even for like the Bible, I mean, when I'm looking at Bible verses, oftentimes I'll just look at the Hebrew or Greek because that's like the actual words, and I can just look at that what that says instead of trusting the translator.
I mean, when it comes to languages, if you translate a word to another word, often the semantic ranges of both of them will be different. So the exact meaning and feel for the word will be different among different speakers. In regards to that, though, what matters primarily is the meaning rather than the letter. But the letter, the issue is that it can confuse people to the meaning because of the semantic range of the words we use.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, a lot of like Sanskrit, for example, words can mean different things in different contexts. Like I showed you Krishna, for example, in that video, means different things in different contexts. If the Mahabharata is talking about Krishna, then that's probably the Krishna that we're talking about generally, like the Krishna we know and love. But if the Rig Veda is talking about Krishna, usually that just means someone who is black or like describing it dark in color, right? You saw the Rig Veda Mandala 1, Sukta 100 and what is it? 113, verse 2.
Yeah.
You saw, like, if you saw that video, you'd realize that verse
did.
doesn't describe Krishna. It describes, or even someone who is like black in complexion, it describes the night. And that's how the translation puts it. Even the European translation puts it as describing it as night. You wouldn't think that would
Sometimes, sometimes in the Old Testament, Elohim will be used to refer to Yahweh, or it will be used to refer to gods in general. So I do get what you mean, because sometimes a word can refer to a specific individual, or it could refer to something else. Like, take it with different names for people. Matthew means gift of God, but you aren't going to say that your friend Matthew needs to change his name because the word Matthew happens to have an actual meaning, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, and something interesting I've noticed about the word Elohim is that it's always, almost always, in the plural, whereas the cognate in Arabic, Allah, is always in the singular. I've never seen the word Allahim, or however you pronounce that.
Which is also kind of funny when you consider that in the Quran, Allah uses the royal we very often. While on the other hand, in the Bible, Yahweh doesn't often use the royal we, but instead says I, even though his name is plural.
Yes.
Did you know that's how they caught the Unabomber?
Wait,
it's
what?
like the complete
The
opposite.
Unabomber.
Yeah, because he was a mathematician, and so he used to write with the royal we, because that's how mathematicians write. And so when he wrote his manifesto, he used the royal we, and his brother recognized it, and he also recognized that Ted was also kind of like autistic about this particular phrase, which is have your cake and eat it too, but it's technically supposed to be eat your cake and have it too. And he's the only one who bothered to like say it correctly.
Damn.
And that's how they caught him.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that, but I don't remember exactly how he recognized that it was Ted's writing. All I heard is that he recognized it. That's strange. That's funny though.
He read it, so what's it called? The Ted Kaczynski, he tried to get Time magazine to publish his manifesto, and ended up getting posted by this like alternative, like what was it? They compromised, saying Ted Kaczynski, he's gonna kill one more person because they couldn't get Time wouldn't post the manifesto, but this other one was. That magazine ended up getting posted, and his brother ended up seeing it. And by reading it, he realized that it seems a lot like his brother. And then I think he had been in touch with his brother recently because there was a bunch of.
Wait, Saturnus. I don't want to interrupt. Saturnus, you know you can just join my Discord and join the live stream, right? You can just join the.
By the way, little snack. We said we weren't going to talk about politics, which is why we're talking about the Unabomber on Bro's stream.
Is that even political? I guess it is.
Yeah, that's just history.
Yeah, it's not even like a political thing. I don't know.
True.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
That's just University of Michigan alumni.
Yeah, true. Part of me wants to read his manifesto. Part of me.
Oh,
it is actually pretty good.
Wait. Isn't the Unabomber?
What's stopping you?
Didn't he what did he write? Didn't he write the industrial society and its future? Like, is that what he?
Yeah.
Dude, I can't lie. I don't like that ideology. Like, politically, I dislike that. It's anti-growth. It's like anti-technology. I don't particularly like that, to be honest.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb, but it's fun to think about.
Yeah.
I mean, the epistemology is kind of wrong as well. There's nothing like, I guess no like politics, more philosophy, but their epistemology is kind of like shit. Not gonna lie. Like they back it like it's like, oh, okay, you know, if I would live in the I would live in the worst world if it was more ethical, right? If we didn't encroach on people or like blah blah blah, you know, if it's more ethical. The problem is they don't actually take that much of a stance on like, you know, non-encroachment or other things like that. So they're not even like good at ethics, really.
Yeah,
so they're kind of just
but-
bullshitting.
To be fair, though, whenever you see something like AI has completely copied this person and they're going to CGI them into a movie after they died, you just kind of go Ted Kaczynski on them and be like, industrial society in its future. And you just like look at it like, maybe bro was right. Maybe we have gone too far. Maybe this is a step in the wrong direction.
Wait, I did
Yeah,
close
you
my
know,
stream.
it's just like-
Wait. I did close my. It's just a black
He
screen, right?
predicts that
Wait, some
people
On your
were
live.
going.
Wait. Is it just a black screen on the
We're
stream?
going
Is it just a black screen on the stream?
Wait, let me check your stream for you. Hold on.
Yeah.
I
Let
didn't
me
even
wait.
know
Let
you
me
were
answer
streaming.
some things
It's
in the
just a
chat
black
because things are
screen.
happening in the chat. I don't want to interrupt anyone. I'm gonna answer things
to
in the
make
chat.
more.
Saturnus,
you
yes,
know,
you can join the
doc-
Discord. Bro, read my chat once, man. Dude, I'm trying to read everyone's chat. Let's see. It was in okay. I guess it's like. Do y'all know people who still practice Zoroastrianism? I think Zoroastrianism is interesting. I've read the Avesta. I've read Vyasana's 27 to 54. So that's like the main part of the Avesta.
Where'd you get these?
You can get them at any library.
Oh.
Dude, just like.
You can also read them for free online, to be fair.
True. There's iavesta.org, I think. That's the website. I didn't realize.
I guess what I was asking more in particular is like, how did you know which like translation was reliable?
There's like barely any translations, man. Like whatever, if you can find a translation, like you're in the clear, bro.
Okay.
You're not in the clear, but
It's hard to
the
find.
best
It's
you
hard to
can do,
find
right?
the iavesta translation. Do I have a Discord? Dogfire asked. Do I have a Discord? Yeah, I put the Discord in my Discord in the description of every video I post. Yeah.
You got to join his Patreon for $20 though.
No, that's the
Yeah,
private Discord. I have a private Discord for the Patreon members, but not for the. Did I see Sneeko's response
just
to my
online.
video? Yes, I did,
You
and that
know
was
that-
kind of
Nico
funny.
responded to your video?
Yeah. He responded a long time ago. Yeah.
That's crazy. Was
Yeah.
he looking at the chat the whole time?
Hey, wait, hold on. I gotta watch. Nico responded to bro.
Oh my god.
Where's the clips of this?
Sneeko. Just search it up. Sneeko response to Hindu YouTuber. It's on YouTube. I'm pretty sure. It's like something like that. Bro, I lost the
Are
stream.
you gonna
Wait. Do y'all
make
not
a
see the
chat
stream?
response?
Oh. I'm just like on like I'm not doing anything. I'm just like this is. If you want to see a blank tab, you can see a blank tab. I remember his
wait,
chat
Papa
is
John.
degenerate. Yeah. Sneeko is a degenerate. Yeah. Like.
Do you think
Why is the
that
stream
you'll ever
black?
do
Yeah,
like?
the stream is up. My bad. I didn't see that.
Oh, bro uses Brave.
I do use Brave.
He's
Yeah.
very brave.
I am very brave. Wait, what? Hold on.
I was gonna.
Let
I
me
was gonna
stop
ask,
screen sharing here. Stop streaming. Verification.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Hold up. Saturnus, you're a member, right? Just join the other Discord as well. It's in the post. It's on like a private post. Bro, like, here, wait. Nepal. I don't want to dox you, actually. Hold up.
You just did.
I just did. Okay, buddy. His chat is way more degenerate. Yeah. Sneeko is a degen. What should I
Dude, he's
search up?
constantly getting caught by his friends for having alcohol in his fridge.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that video of him on the club, like, he was on like a club ordering drinks. Do you see that?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
And then when he gets caught when somebody's like recording, he's like, no, I was ordering it for the girls. It's like that's haram too, bro.
Yeah, it's all haram. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna
Haram.
Wait, okay.
Wait, actually, what are your thoughts on like? I do have a question. What are your thoughts?
The sort of guys who get in a position of power like him.
Yeah, wait, Path, I have a question for you. What are your thoughts on like, I guess drinking or drugs as like a Hindu? I mean, obviously drugs is a very broad one. Weed's pretty different than meth, but what are your thoughts on like alk, drinking like that as a Hindu?
Well, obviously, Krishna warns against intoxicants, right? And I think drinking itself is just kind of like, I get why people do it. I understand why people do it, but I think it's like bad long term, right? I think drugs are much worse. Like weed is much worse than drinking. I believe that because I believe like doesn't weed like mess with your brain and like something like that? I don't know.
It kind of
like
kills
every
your
other
brain
drug
cells.
makes your teeth. Like other drugs make your teeth fall out, but weed just makes you a loser with no motivation, and
True.
that's so much worse.
Yeah, you gotta have high. You gotta be
Yeah.
on high motivation, bro. That's the thing. Like you can't like disable your motivation. Like it's not.
What about cot?
What?
What?
Cot?
Oh,
Pot?
carts.
Cart? What
That's
is it?
just
No. KHAT.
I don't know what that is. I can't.
That's a drug. I
Cot?
think it's used in it's
It's
popular in the
the-
Middle East.
the
Like,
best,
isn't it
the
Afghanistan?
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah,
I have heard of
I've
that
never
before.
heard of
Read
that.
about it.
Saturnus, I'm gonna send you a
Doesn't
friend
have any
request.
addictive
Accepted.
properties. It doesn't hurt you. It's chewed instead of inhaled.
It doesn't hurt you. I'm pretty sure there's
It
cases of
doesn't.
people being addicted to
So
it.
there's social like addiction, but there isn't like chemical addiction. It doesn't have any chemically addictive properties.
Sobriety
It's like
for
as
damage.
addictive as caffeine,
Well, oh.
What's social addiction?
where everyone does it, so I have to do it as well.
Sheer pressure.
Tulsi Gabbard's Hindu wedding.
Like in Yemen, it's
Is
such
this
a
my news from
cultural
today? What am I
thing
doing? Yes.
that it actually has led to some
Yeah,
bad
okay.
stuff.
I remember why I
because,
brought
like,
this up.
40% of all their
It's
water
because
goes to the
right now they
production
keep
of
grifting Indians, and
I shouldn't
Oh,
laugh. That's really
yeah.
bad.
Nah, it's okay. You can laugh.
But it makes me I found out about it, and I've like it's legal in like, most countries, not the use of it, but the possession of the plant. But it's legal to use, yet tobacco and marijuana and all of these other more dangerous drugs are illegal. Like
Am I allowed to talk about
Well,
this on
sorry.
YouTube? Like,
tobacco is illegal,
are we allowed to like
and in some
discuss
places
this publicly?
marijuana is
No
legal.
offense, bro. You have 15 viewers. You'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I'm just like I don't know.
But cot is illegal.
We're half of them.
True. If Path of Dharma has one fan left, I'm still alive.
Yeah.
It has 0 fans left.
I've died.
We'll reincarnate or some shit, dude. I don't
I'll
know.
just reincarnate.
Yeah, so true. Yeah, if Path of Dharma has no fans yet left, give it a year or so. I'll come back as a monkey.
Average
Sneeko
Path of Dharma
reacts to
viewer.
Hindu YouTuber criticizing his views on Hinduism. This is the video. Oh, I'm on
all right, someone send me this.
Here, wait. I can screenshot on Discord as well. What's up, Jura?
Dude, being a monkey sounds so chill, honestly.
Dude, monkeys are my favorite animals. Like, if you
For
want to
real.
know Path of Dharma's favorite animal, it's the monkey. Okay.
Because like being
I
a
love
dude,
monkeys
being an
too,
elephant
or like
sounds
apes
so
and
weird.
monkeys. Like I love gibbons.
Dude,
Yeah, W,
would you want to be an
Q&A,
elephant or a
Path of Dharma.
monkey?
Elephant.
A monkey.
W.
Monkey.
You're a
I would choose
100%.
elephant.
Big,
I'll be a
you're
monkey
big
any day.
Smart guy.
Yeah,
Dude,
this guy in the
elephants love
chat said being a
monkeys.
monkey is chill. Yeah, exactly.
Being a
elephants
monkey
are
is
Bro,
chill,
chill,
I
but,
love
like,
gibbons. I love gibbons so much. Y'all don't understand, bro.
would you be a gibbon?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Really? Because gibbons are like they get eaten by everything.
Dude,
I'd risk it, bro. Like those are like gibbons are awesome, man. Like, I would risk it.
But like being eaten out there means you're like being eaten alive.
Bro, having the frog
Slowly.
neck and just like being able to make whatever sounds you want, bro. That'd be awesome, bro. I don't care if like some like bum ass animals are trying to eat me, bro.
But like part of the reason I want to be an elephant is because like you don't have to worry about being eaten. You can just chill.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, what if you're born like a crappy monkey? Like, you know what I mean? What if you're just born like a weak monkey? that
Yeah, what if you're a
just
low
kinda at the
tier
bottom
monkey?
of the pack?
you're a low tier.
Yeah,
monkey.
low tier mid, LTM, LTM.
You should climb this
If I
tree
was concerned
now.
about safety, I'd become like a moose. I'd become like a moose or something. Like moose
Oh,
are
that
pretty
sounds kinda
common, like
aura,
out here.
actually.
Yeah.
I would not be a moose.
Dude, they're huge. Like if you're in Canada, like moose are like much bigger than they appear.
If
They're
you're in Canada,
humongous. They're kind of aggressive. I doubt they like have anything kind of going after them. So I'd probably go like I'd become one of
except for
them.
cars.
As a secondary Canadian, I back up moose.
I've heard a story about somebody running into one with the car and the moose survived. So
No, yeah, the moose always survives. The car gets like totaled.
Yep.
But it can't feel nice.
Two parts
yeah, that's
of done.
Plus, moose. Is it meese? What's the plural of moose?
Just moose.
Meese?
Moose. Well, yeah, moose don't have access to healthcare, so you're just gonna have to like thug it out and die.
Bro, neither do we in Canada, bro. That bro, we're staying in line, and when we finally get to the healthcare, the doctor just tells us to kill ourselves, bro. Like this is what it's actually like in Canada, man.
That's
so I'd be fine with that.
Wait, are you from Montreal, perchance?
No, I'm not.
Okay, based.
Path of Dhamma. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, that's me.
Did you change your name, Jura?
Look at this guy impersonating me right here. Look at this. Like, why is this guy just impersonating me? Path of Dhamma.
More
Path
like
of Karma Core.
Path of Dumbass.
Look, if I look at my
maybe
announcements,
they're
if you look at the
maybe they're
announcements,
talking
there's
in,
a
Pali.
It's like
yeah, and Poly,
let me show you.
Dharma's
For the stream, I'm gonna show you
Dhamma,
this.
yes.
Look at this. This is something funny on
Battle of the two Spider-Mans.
Basically, I know someone who believes in the Atman
what?
and Brahman. And I said, what? Path of Dhamma.
One Hindu and one Buddhist.
Path, you
Who's
gonna play the
gonna
video?
win? I don't know.
Wait, Path, you gonna play the video?
None of
this
these
video.
Upadas
This is.
deserve to live
I
according
don't know
to
if
the
y'all
strict law
want
of
me to play the
Dhammapada, bro.
video. Do you want me to play?
Yo, this is like this is
what
like
video?
a free content for us. This is a live react.
Yeah, I mean, I've already done a react. Like, I already reacted. I already seen this video multiple times. Like I said.
Oh, it's a Sneeko.
This Hindu video. How much time do you have? Until
Sneeko
Odyssey
is
17?
Sneeko is such a sellout. It's so disappointing to even see content on it. But
Yeah.
Okay,
he's so
everybody
popular.
says that he used to be super artsy or whatever. I didn't watch any of those. Can somebody verify? Is that true?
He was. I used to watch old Sneeko when I was like
We
really
have a
really
little
young.
time.
He
Okay,
was,
so real quick.
he was actually decent.
Debunking Sneeko. Okay, the Hindus.
A couple of days
Was it
ago,
as good as people say it was?
I honestly think so. I mean, he was for especially like for his time, he was really pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Then that's.
He deleted all his
I
old
believe he
stuff.
was on Mr. Beast at some point. Like he was on, I think like something on Mr. Beast. I remember this like a long time ago. Dude, in his reaction though, he just is like W Hindus. And he's just like running like an apology for us. Like he's just like, oh.
Actually.
Yeah, that's all he's doing. Is like W Hindus. Like what?
Wait, he apologized? What? He didn't double down?
Yeah, he didn't double. He just
Dude,
like,
what?
oh, W Hindus. I'm not trying to be hateful or anything. It's like, bro, you go out and be.
I'm not
he's
gonna
still
lie.
hateful
That
to
makes
us.
me respect him less.
Why? I mean, I guess. Yeah.
What? That makes no sense.
Nah, bro, I
It
don't know
makes me
about
respect him less because his whole thing is like he wants to like insult us for engagement, and the second he gets pushback from like a tiny YouTuber, no offense, he immediately starts like groveling.
Yeah, he's just like W
I mean,
Hindus the entire time. Like half the time, he's just like, "Oh, I'm W Hindus, W Hindus." Ramayana trailer.
Because
review.
by the way, he's also been one of the like largest promoters of anti-Indian racism. So like I don't accept that. I don't accept his like cheap W's.
Yeah, he's just.
Anyway.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, he's just.
I don't know how y'all know Sneeko. The only thing I know about Sneeko is from being the cuckchair guy. That's how I was.
Dude, yeah, that's what I know him from.
Like, I don't know anything else about this man until he started popping up in your videos being like, birds are Muslim. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I only heard about him
Since well,
because there was this self-improvement YouTuber named Hamza who made a video
Bro,
about
the birds are
Wait,
rude.
Hamza made a video about
yeah.
Sneeko? Wait,
Hamza fell off so hard. dude.
That's how I heard about Sneeko actually. Through
He
that
made a video about
It's like,
Sneeko?
holy shit!
I didn't know Hamza.
Yeah,
made a
this
video.
was a while ago.
I
Yeah,
did
I can
not
side
know.
note
that.
if you want.
Side note, Hamza fell off so hard. He's so shit now. He just constantly changes his views on literally everything, and it's like, dude, if you're gonna give me advice, at least like don't change up in the next 2 weeks, you know?
I mean,
Why
I
are
haven't
all
watched
these
this stuff in years, but also like when it comes to self-improvement YouTubers, you kind of get all you need to know from like 5 videos. And if you're still
Precisely.
watching, that's on you.
Okay, people in the
Precisely.
chat are asking me to do a Ramayana trailer review. Okay, we'll I don't know if y'all saw this, like this Ramayanam official trailer thing.
I have not.
I've seen
This
a
is
lot
like
of mixed
official
opinions.
trailer.
we'll watch it. We'll watch it. And I'll do like a live reaction or whatever. I guess that's like fun for the stream. So I've already watched the trailer, but it's fine. If it's too loud, tell me.
तुम्हारा नया राजा देव लोग पृथ्वी लोग पाताल लोग तीनों लोगों में एक ही राज होगा
Is it lagging for anybody else?
It's not
Is it
lagging
lagging
for
for
me.
anybody else?
I don't know.
Nah, it's
Okay,
good.
dude.
जब जब सृष्टि पर संकट आया भगवान विष्णु ने अवतार लेकर उसकी रक्षा की मेरा ज्येष्ठ पुत्र
What?
विश्व कल्याण के लिए
Wow.
अंत भी हो जाए तो भी मुझे स्वीकार
Please don't crash. Oh my god.
निर्णय मेरे शायद एक पुत्र होने के नाते अपने पिता के वचन का पालन करना मेरा कर्तव्य है
Oh wait.
तुम्हारे लिए 14 वर्ष का वनवास
Didn't crash, but it didn't really do what I wanted it to do.
उस वचन का क्या जो आपने मुझे विवाह के समय दिया था अब हमारा भाग्य एक है और भाग्य में जो भी लिखा है
Has everyone gone quiet?
We're watching the trailer.
सूट रखो वो मोहित हो गए हैं आप में।
Alright.
काम से प्रतिशोध लिया जाएगा ज़रूर
Wait. I want to go back for 1 second. Hold up. This Vimana, this depiction is pretty cool. Actually, I thought this was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of it kind of looks like Black Sun Wukong, though.
Yeah.
न राम की मृत्यु साधारण होगी ना उसका अपमान रावण तीनों लोगों का स्वामी है तो तीनों लोगों के सामने उसका वध करूंगा मैं अपनी सीता को वापस लूंगा
See this scene right here? Like, this like shield scene, I guess. This reminds me a lot of Bahubali.
I was just about to say that. I think they
Yeah.
copied it from Bahubali.
I saw this trailer like a couple hours back actually, and I was like, this reminds me so much of Bahubali. Like I was like, oh my god. But
Bahubali was actually so peak, though.
I agree. Bahubali was peak. Yeah, I agree. Like this whole crashing into it, like that reminds me so much. Like.
I don't love the CGI, honestly.
In my opinion, with these Ramayanam like trailers and all that, like all these different movies, I feel like they do one every 2 years. Is that just like?
Yeah, that's why I'm not too pressed about this one, because I know the next one's gonna be better.
Yeah, they do it every 2 years. It's like, why do you got to keep recycling the same stuff? Like, can we just do a different story or something? It's like, I feel like people, you know, the animated one
Because
from the 90s?
investors are like someone invests or produces a film.
Yes,
They
this
don't
is. I
want to
was
make
about to
a
bring this up.
risky bet on a cool idea that might not work. If Toy Story has worked slightly worse each time, but worked every single time, they'll keep producing Toy Story movies because they know that's what works and they'll keep doing that. They don't want to lose their money investing in a risky like movie.
Something I hate about these movies, though, is that they always make all the main characters like really white. Even in this animated one, Rama is like paper white. I don't know
Oh,
why.
do you guys want to hear something interesting about the animated one? The
Yeah, I want
anime
that.
Ramayana? So there's this common, actually, this is like semi-political path, if like you're okay with that, or
Nah,
if you don't
okay,
want me to, I
we can
won't.
talk about it. It's okay.
Yeah, so there's this prevailing myth that the anime Ramayana movie was banned by like Hindus who protested the movie and said that it was blasphemous. That's actually not true. It was originally petitioned against by the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, who said like maybe the movie is like probably inaccurate. And so then like a delegate from the VHP went to go meet with the guys in Japan who were actually making the movie. And then he signed off on it and they ended up working on the movie together. And so ultimately what led to the movie being pulled was actually after 1992 when the Babri Masjid Mosque got torn down, they were trying to crack down on like communal Hinduism. And so that's what caused the movie to get banned. It was
Really?
actually like anti-Hindu sentiment that banned the movie, not pro-Hindu sentiment.
That's crazy. I did not know that. That's crazy. Yeah.
Did that happen in
Yeah.
India?
Yeah, that happened in India in 1992. And what's so crazy about it is like I believed this story about the RSS getting the movie banned for like years. I had no idea. I just took it for granted.
I did not
Hold
know
on,
that. I did not know that at all. That's interesting. Yeah, I think the animated one is like the best. I feel like these like live actions are not that great. They're just like the same stuff again and again. We can't, for some reason, people don't want to watch like other stories.
Ronan?
Like, can we just pick other stories? Like, I feel like this is getting boring at this point.
Cookie.
There's so many like good ones too that are like so theologically, like symbolically significant too.
I'm alright. You can take it. You can take it.
What?
I'm gonna sound like such a hipster for saying this, but like if you're gonna do live action, they should do practical.
Yeah, true. Because like the CGI stuff, you could have made an animated movie that did it better. Like, would you want to
real.
watch The Prince of Egypt animated or live action, for example? I think the obvious is animated because
Animated.
the CGI budget is either going to look terrible or it's going to cost like $2 billion to make it look good.
By the way, hasn't every live action remake, every live action CGI remake movie been a flop? Like, why do they keep doing them?
Every one of them.
It's just free content. It's like
Probably
they don't have
most
to
of
do
them.
anything. Like it's just
Most of them.
Yeah.
Like the One Piece live action was actually pretty good.
Really?
Yes, the one I have watched it because I thought it would be bad, and I sat
It's
down with my
good,
cousins.
yeah.
It's good. I was so shocked. I was
It's
like,
good.
I don't understand how they do it, but it just works.
Yeah. I mean, I
Very
watched
good
that
for
one too.
them.
That's exactly the one I was thinking when I was saying, not all of them are terrible.
Yes. See, the problem with CGI, I think, like animators, particularly when they're religious, it's very difficult to not make it look tacky whenever you're doing something
For real.
religious. And I think that because I've watched my fair share of Jesus, like Christian live action things, I've seen them all, and I'm like, guys, this is like all very touching. It's so incredibly tacky. I cannot take Elohim or whatever seriously anymore. Like it's just.
Wait, hold up. You don't
It's-
even
it's-
think what's that one by Mel Gibson, The Passion of the Christ? You don't think that's good?
Passion of the Christ. Can you pull it up?
The Mel
I'm kind of
Gibson
blanking.
movie.
I've
Dude,
seen
I
way
love
too
The
many
Prince of
them.
Egypt.
That one
This
has
is my
they all
this is
play.
actually
I
my
haven't
favorite.
seen it.
Like,
I've been meaning to.
The Prince of Egypt is
Yeah,
my favorite like Bible movie.
I'll be
in my
honest,
opinion.
I haven't seen it either, but all I've heard is praise from it, even from atheists. I mean, I think it
Chosen?
can.
Yeah,
be
I've heard
good.
it's really good.
Oh, The
I've heard
Chosen.
all of Mel Gibson's movies are really good.
Oh, this thing. I
Mel
wanna watch
Gibson,
this.
on the other hand, that's a different story. But his movies.
Well, yeah. Artist.
I mean, I
keep
first
seeing-
learned about it from all the South Park references, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is funny as hell."
I keep seeing The Chosen like reels on Instagram. I keep seeing this on Instagram.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Bro, I
I
was
too, bro.
like, can I be real with you? I was played The Chosen inside of a reception office at the Catholic reception office in, I won't say which diocese, but in any case, I saw it in one of their offices being played for scripture teachers.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
I
Isn't
know,
that-
it's
isn't
wild.
this a Mormon
What's
thing?
more wild to me is that the people funding The Chosen are Mormons, if I recall.
Yeah, it's Mormon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all Mormon.
Yeah.
Where's the part where Jesus
Yeah,
goes
dude,
to
that's
America?
video.
When is that point?
You watching Deji like that?
Sorry, what's The Chosen about?
The life and death of Jesus Christ. I don't think they've gotten to his death yet. I can't remember where they are in the gospel. They also
Wait, then
add-
why is it surprising that Mormons are producing it?
Well, because Mormonism adds additional things. Like, for instance, in The Chosen, Jesus says, "I am the law of Moses," which is a quote from the Book of Mormon.
Yep, and I've heard that Mormons have a lot of beef with other Christian sects.
Well, yeah, they
Not
tried
so
to
much
kill
of
the
the
Mormons.
Not
Yeah,
so
they
much of the
tried.
Catholics, though.
They have their own book.
Yeah.
The Mormons keep
There
giving
was
me
almost
reels.
like a genocide of the Mormons a while ago.
Some Mormon
It was
lady
a
from the Church
forced
of Jesus
removal, yeah,
Christ of Latter-day Saints
genocide.
keeps like talking about, do you want a free Book of Mormon? The missionaries will hand deliver it to you. Like, do y'all see that as well? Because I keep seeing that. I don't know.
Oh, the ads, yeah. Hello, my
Yeah.
name is X. I'm a missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day
Yeah,
Saints.
I see
I'm
that
like, I'm
too.
watching a video by Trent Horn. Why am I getting ads for Mormonism?
Wait, Mormon
Yeah.
Arabic. Did you see this? The Mormon speaking in Arabic. Wait, I saw this on Instagram.
Wait, speaking of Trent Horn, have you seen that really weird video of Trent Horn with his wife and he's like sitting on the couch pretending to be a baby?
What is your wreck, bro? What is your
What?
wreck?
You've seen that video where
Your
Trent
wreck is
Horn
not
is sitting on the couch like swaddled in a blanket pretending to be a baby.
Wait, I'm gonna need a link to this.
Real? Okay, hold on. Let me find it. Let me find it. Because it's a super weird video, man. Like, it seriously freaks me
This is
out.
worse than the time Dr. Wood was dressed as a woman in like that in like that pink bra.
Dude, these thumbnails keep getting a lot of. Oh my god, this is just an AI. What is this?
I hate AI thumbnails, bro.
No, this. Yeah, exactly. It's just like an AI thumbnail, and then like Modi, and then like an AI avatar. Like, what is this? Like, what the hell?
Hey, son, you'll see, bro.
No tent, sleeping
Even
bag,
with-
extreme winter survival camping,
Oh,
outdoor boys. I love the
by the
outdoor
way,
boys so
thi-
much.
Outdoor
he's
Boys
actually
base.
W.
I love seeing
Based.
this. I love seeing it.
By the way, you need to change the name of your stream, bro. This is no longer chill Minecraft hypixel. You're just scrolling YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
clickbait,
Pat.
not the Dharma.
I have a question. What do you? I have encountered in my personal time subsects, or I don't know if this is a personal belief, but people in ISKCON who say that instead of Kalki, like the incarnation, the last incarnation of Vishnu's Dashavatara is Christ. And like the resurrection of Christ and a Christ on a horse, that is Kalki. I've heard like the specific narrative. What do you make of that?
That's nonsense. That's just pure nonsense. Like, I don't like how could you believe that? That doesn't make any. Who? No ISKCON person actually says that. I've never met an ISKCON person that says that. Like,
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I've only
Maybe that's like
met,
I
two
have
people in
this book in
college.
front of me. It's called Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda, and he was like a Christian Hindu syncretist. So let me flip through it real quick. Let me see if he believed that.
Dune Part
Bro,
3
why are you
official
just
trailer.
reading these books?
I love Dune.
There was a
I have the.
before
This is the
that
Path of
played-
Dharma
Yeah,
endorsement
Dune is
for
super
Dune.
cool too. I'm reading through Dune right now, like the books.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh wait, which
Yeah,
which
they-
book are you on? Which book are you on?
I am on. Honestly, I haven't done a lot. I only started reading a week ago. I'm on book 1 and chapter. I think I'm chapter 6.
Bro, wait, how many chapters are there? I lucky forgot.
There's a lot of chapters.
Bro, I read the entire first book in a week. Like, it took me a week to read the entire thing.
It's very thick, but it's so insanely enjoyable.
It's thick. What?
It's thick.
I know. Like, I didn't think it was thick at all. I can't. It was pretty light. Like, I thought it was a light read. I don't know.
What?
Reacher season.
Alright, bro.
No, it's chunky. Like,
No,
mine is-
I'm telling you. Like, I didn't think it was anything crazy. I was just like I already
How many
knew.
pages? How many pages was it?
It's like 500 pages. I'm pretty sure. At least
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty light. I don't know. Like, I just read it kind of quick.
Bro,
Damn, what kind of books are you reading, dog?
I mean, if you read the okay. Here's my little trick. If you read the Ramayana, then go read anything else. Everything else becomes super easy.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, like, are you comparing it to the Hindu epics? Because like those are the only books that I remember being bigger.
No, if you just in general, if you just read any super hard book and you sit and make yourself sit through it, every other book becomes super easy.
that is true.
I mean,
What's the super hard book?
The Ramayana.
It's hella huge. Honestly, I kind of I spoiled out. I lucked out. My grandfather knew Sanskrit, and when I was a kid, he kept me on his lap, and then he read the Sanskrit to me and translated it, and like helped me understand it. That's how I got introduced to Hinduism.
Nice.
Yeah, I
speak
can't
some
imagine
sense.
reading through that. Yeah, he can.
Can
By the
you?
way,
Can I? No, I tried to learn. It was way too hard. Trying to learn my own language and English and Sanskrit was too much for 8-year-old me.
Path of Dharma, do Do you think that you'll ever make videos like God Logic or Sam Shamoon, where they're like, "Come debate us," yada yada?
No, I don't think I will. I don't know.
Fair enough.
It's just not what I really wanted to do with my channel. I don't, can't lie.
Come to Vegas.
Come debate
Yeah.
me.
No, I mean, because like I'm just imagining you sitting in the call, and then instead of a face cam, it's just like a what's it called, a VR chat model, and then you're just like debating random people on whether the Ramaya is like historically accurate or not.
Yeah, I'm good on that. It's like kind of a, I don't know, like some people
Like what the Christians do.
I can't find the Trent Horn video, and I kind of lost interest.
The biggest
I'm
evidence
gonna
against the Mormon
respond.
Church. Dude, the Book of Abraham, and what is the other book as well? They have another book. Book of Abraham, and then there's another thing. I think it's the Book of Moses.
Mormon?
No, they got the Book of Mormon, then they got the Book of Abraham, then it's called, it's in Doctrine and Covenants. The entire thing is basically nonsense, because according to Joseph Smith, he translated Egyptian papyri and then got the Book of Abraham and the Book of Moses. And scholars went in and translated the Egyptian papyri. It was just a random it was like a
funerary text.
Funerary
it's called the
text,
Book of
right?
Raven,
Yeah. It's just a random funerary text. It doesn't have anything to do with what Joseph Smith was talking about.
Do you know something, by the way? There's another argument against the Book of Mormon, which is that the Book of Mormon is so large compared to the actual size of the golden plates that each character on the golden plates, assuming it was of regular size, would have to indicate 80 different words. Like each letter on the golden plates would have to be a sentence. Multiple sentences, actually.
Really?
What if he extrapolated?
That's one of the arguments. But the fact that Joseph Smith keeps saying, "I'm going to translate this," and then he just makes up stuff instead of actually translating the text with, like, the Book of Abraham, it seems increasingly likely to me that even if the Book of Mormon was, say, divinely revealed, bro did not translate those plates, frankly.
Yeah, there's also errors in its translation, like the same kind of influences and errors that exist in the King James Bible.
Yeah,
So
like
it's-
translating
yeah.
the Book of Isaiah into a apparently ancient North American Jewish text. I don't think
The thing about Mormons is like their religion is so goofy, but I feel so bad criticizing them because they're really nice people.
Yeah, true.
It's sort of like when I was in high school, I had this chemistry teacher who was just the nicest lady ever, but she was just not a good teacher. And that's so much worse than having a teacher who sucks and is mean, because like when they suck, you can tell. When they're like mean, you can tell yourself, oh, well, you also suck. But if a teacher is like nice and sucks, now you feel guilty for the fact that she sucks.
Yeah. No, I agree. Dude, look at the temples are there. I mean, like they're like churches or temples or whatever are so nice. I love the architecture.
That is true. They actually ball in them temples, though.
They what?
They're balling with them temples. Have you seen their baptismals?
Yeah, it's so nice. Like some people say it's based on like Freemason stuff, but
It is.
Yeah. But I think it's really nice. I love the architecture. It's like so like. Look at
Wait,
it.
are Mormon churches called temples?
They're called temples. Yes.
Yes.
Well, the main like the buildings is it like they have their own churches and stuff, but it's like most people go to a church. Sometimes they'll go to a temple. Like it's like that, I guess. They got a temple. Look how beautiful these like all white. I guess this is like marble. Like it's like a castle, dude. It's like what?
It's very futuristic.
I love the
the inside of them is also very nice. Again, I mentioned the baptismals. Like, they're so pretty. Like it's a false religion, but they're so pretty, bro.
I can't understand how the Mormons survive integration into the United States. Like, it wasn't polygamy like a sanctioned and sanctified part of the religion.
Yeah, there was dispute about that throughout various points of American history. I don't
understand how they can just like it's clearly the only reason they don't do it is because America would kill them.
Yeah, given the sexual freedom that the United States now enjoys, it's actually kind of strange. I don't know. I'm pretty sure in the United States, it's still illegal to be a bigamist, which means to have more than one wife or more than one husband. In every other state except Utah, if I recall.
No, Utah it's banned as well. That was like a whole deal.
It's banned in Utah as well?
Yeah. They're building one in India. Yo. They're building a LDS temple in India. What the hell?
Hey,
Okay,
wait, hold
I'm
on.
not sure, but-
Bangalore, of course.
To be fair though, it's gonna be strange just walking down the street, seeing all these temples with all these like statues and such other, and then you just see like a big white one with nothing on it.
Yeah.
I think that will attract people, just because of the design.
I don't know, man. They got ones that
Future archaeologists are going to have an interesting time when they see this giant ass LDS temple in the middle of India.
Yeah, true.
So were the Mormons pro polygamy, and then like the government gave them some pushback, and then they pulled a sneak out, and they were like W monogamy.
sneak out.
If I recall, at first Mormonism was monogamous until Joseph Smith like fully revealed his relations with multiple women. And then after that, if I recall, they just kind of didn't do it, even though they believed it. I don't recall if it's still permissible in Mormonism to be polygamous, but
dang, what is this?
It's permissible but frowned upon. There was an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm about it.
Well, Mormons, I don't believe they allow polygamy anymore. Actually, some of the Mormons that want polygamy split away from the Mormon Church for that reason.
it's actually funny how Mormonism had a bunch of splits after the death of Joseph Smith, but now we kind of think of it as one thing.
Yeah.
Like such a Mormon denominations.
They got like the Community of Christ. I know that one. Wait.
Yeah. One of them in the Great Lakes apparently were pirating people.
Relationship with UFO.
What movies?
Mormon pirates.
Mormon studies. Interesting.
Or apologetic.
Honestly, I prefer Mormonism than like evangelicals or whatever. Like I can't lie.
By the way, just to let anyone in the stream know, Path of Dharma hates evangelicals.
Yep.
Please do not speak to Bro on the topic unless you want him to crash out.
I crashed
To
out in a
bro.
video too. Keep that in mind. Like I think you saw on the video against Messenger of Truth. I literally crashed out on him. Like I was not angry, but I was just like annoyed. I was like, what the hell? Like why is this guy like stop? You know?
I agree with you on your dislike of evangelicals.
Like I kind of I think I
Africa-
say in that video that like Catholics and Eastern Orthodox are just so much more high IQ. Like when you talk to one.
But that's kind of why I can't hate
I agree.
evangelicals, because it's just like some grandma that's like, who cares?
Yeah,
Like,
but
let 'em have
No,
their
it's
little
a
thing.
grandma that says like racial slurs. That's like
Yeah, the thing is also, and honestly, that's not even their worst thing. Whatever the evangelicals are doing in the US is not the worst thing. The worst thing is the stuff they're doing in Africa and in most of the third world. Like the people, whenever every single evangelical convert you'll meet outside of the first and Russia and whatever is a insane bigot. Is a insane.
Yeah, that's
like,
a good
you will
point. I
not.
forgot about that.
You will not like because I'm from Nepal, and these people had a episode in Nepal where they tried to do this like political assassination thing. I think these people are called what is their Christian name? Like they're called who are those people who are the Holy Spirit people who think you can speak in tongues?
Pentecostals.
Yeah,
Pentecostals. Oh yes, those
Pentecostals.
people.
But
Yeah,
every
they had a
Christian
whole-
thinks he can speak in tongues. It's just something primary for them.
Well,
What
they all
are
know.
tongues, by the way?
That's
it's-
disputed depending on your denomination. We can chat about it.
It's basically gibberish, but they claim that they understand it. And if you go
According,
up there
according
and
to
then-
evangelicals, yes.
yeah, and then if you go up there and then pretend that you do understand it, they're like, "Oh my god, he had a divine experience," and then reveal, "No, actually." Then they're like, "Oh, he's a devil." That's basically
Yeah,
what
it would be interesting if there was actual structure and grammar behind what they were saying, but there isn't.
Yeah, it's basically just.
I'll be honest,
I
I don't
guess-
focus too much on tongues. I got the catechism in front of me, so maybe I'll look for where the catechism speaks of it. I'll be back to you on that one.
Wait, do you guys remember that Trump lady we were watching who was like unga bunga, unga bunga?
Wait.
There are angels arriving from Africa. We have reinforcements coming from Africa.
Yeah.
Unga
It was like she was
bunga,
narrating
unga
the.
bunga.
It was like she was narrating the start of a Clone Wars
Hold
episode.
on.
Strike and strike.
Let's play
Angels
this.
have been dispatched by Africa.
Strike and
Obi-Wan
strike and
Kenobi
strike and strike
Anakin
and
Skywalker.
strike and strike and victory the ground, for you will give us victory of victory. I hear a sound of shouting and singing. I hear a sound of heaven. Victory, victory. Angels are being released right now. Angels are being dispatched.
So is she a Pentecostal?
Right now. Hamanda Aka Africa right now. They're coming here.
These
They're
people are
coming here.
banned from
In the
Nepal
name of
for trying
Jesus
to
from South
incite
America. They're
religious
coming here.
violence.
They're coming here.
Why is she trying to
Are they
summon
actually
angels from South
Pentecostal?
America? Like, what is the whole deal?
Pentecostals, yeah. The Pentecostal kind of like religious tirade is what triggered their ban on basically proselytizing Christianity in Nepal. Before then, the constitution was not interpreted that way. Now, secularism in Nepal means that you can practice your religion. You can practice any religion, but if your religion consists of proselytizing a faith that is not ancestral to Nepal, that is illegal. It's facable with jail time and fines, and it's pretty serious jail time. It's like 2 or 3 years. It's pretty bad.
When Nepal was a Hindu country, was that the rule?
Okay, so when Nepal was officially a Hindu country, we were under a king. Then it was not the rule. Nepal, okay, so they're like, historically speaking, Nepal has not had these kinds of like, pro-Hindu rules. That's actually like a thing that happened in 1950. That's new. This particular king, Mahendra, he came to power and he instated those things. Before then, obviously, there was Hindu preferentism because, most of the population is Hindu and they want that to be prevalent and whatever. But that was not enshrined in law. And in places where, let's say, it's mostly Buddhist people, the practice would be different. The law had no reach. It would just, most of the religious laws codified and effectified were by King Mahendra. On the books, they start like a religious section of law starts with Jangarana, this guy that you have on. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, he started the whole like, I will enforce the religious laws and everything.
The drip is so fire here.
Do you have any takes on for real, yes, Aura? Do you have any takes on the Hindu monarchy before they got deposed by the communists?
So the Hindu monarchy, if you know anything about Nepal, the Hindu monarchy got deposed kind of by itself. Like the prince went massacre. He massacred the royal family, and then the new guy, he was trying to become an absolutist and rule power for himself. The communists, honestly, that's not. It's like those people are a joke. They are not communist in any sense of the word. They have done nothing. They don't even stick to communist principles. Like they will consume the money. Like one of the biggest scandals. So they will corrupt and consume the money from the state treasury, and then they will invest it in an Indian corporation, and then they will use the earnings from the Indian corporation to send their children to the UK and the US and in Europe. I mean, what am I even like? What is the politics of the country? I really think that it was a shame that the Hindu monarchy was removed. That I really specifically I think it's a shame that what happened to the extant line of the Hindu monarchy. Like the last king was a bastard. His son is a pedophile. Like, whoa. Yeah, his son is a very real pedophile. 20-year-old, 13 years, like the girl is 13. It's not cool. But they were never like that was always these kind of like the black sheep of the family kind of thing. Like we don't fuck with these people kind of thing. And then the main line of the family was always moderate. They were willing to kind of have a parliamentary democracy. They were willing to kind of do things and be reasonable. And then they all got murdered by their own son. Like all of it. Like 28 people died in one day. In 2001, if 9/11 hadn't happened, the biggest international incident would have been the obliteration of the Nepalese royal family.
And they were killed by the pedophile one?
No, they were killed by the prince. He killed himself afterwards. The pedophile guy is the son of the last king, and he's the uncle. For some reason, that uncle and that side of the family, nobody was there in the day of the massacre. Nobody, like not a single member of his side of the family got harmed. So this is like a huge conspiracy in Nepal, being like, oh, this guy orchestrated this whole thing.
Yeah, the World Massacre stuff. Didn't he do it because he was angry at his mother for like marrying him off to like some random woman? Was that the reason?
Yes. He was not allowed to marry the woman of his choice because she this is, and it was not even a caste reason. Some people think I find this, but it's not true. His mom just fucking hated the girl he liked. Like that was it.
Oh.
Hot take, I think he should have just sucked it up because, like, dude, you're king. Your life is going to be awesome in every other respect. So just suck it up and do what you're told.
Yeah. It's so sad that Nepal is not Hindu anymore. I support the monarchy to some level. I'm not like super knowledgeable about Nepali politics, but from what I've understood, it's like I'm for the Hindu government for sure.
Yeah.
What is the prevailing opinion on like the Hindu monarchy being deposed, like from the common people?
It's the prevailing opinion is just sort of regret. It's kind of just like not necessarily in the sense of how do I put this? Everyone hates the last king. Everyone loves this guy, Mahendra and his son. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted the last dude. Everyone wanted the monarchy to continue.
Yeah. Didn't the dynasty go for like 300 years? Wasn't it like established in the 1700s or something?
Yes. The Nepal as a political entity is slightly older than the United States as a cohesive political entity, and far older than India. Yeah, it's the same political entity, which is why like the length of time that the institution has prevailed and the idea of statehood is so old, which is why, for example, when the coup happened recently, the Nepalese army supported the democratic elections. Like the reason that that kind of things happen is because of the institutions and the fact that like the army supports the country, not some fuck ass politician. If that thing had happened in, let's say, Egypt, Egypt would have been cooked, but we're fine. Also,
I just assumed that the student revolution, quote unquote, was like some CIA op.
Yeah, it's not. It's genuinely just like they just killed like a couple kids. They shot a 8th grader going home from. He was not even involved in the protest. He was just going home. He had a backpack. They shot him point blank.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was why. It was not a CIA op. It was a collective rage of a student generation. That was basically what happened. And hey, all the communists are out of power, probably forever now. Like the communists completely lost.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yes, not a single communist party is in power anymore.
I always thought the communists were a Chinese op. Like it was all pro-Chinese.
See, this is like Nepal is very strange. It's sandwiched in between these two countries, but neither China nor India wants a state like Kashmir. Again, they don't want that. So Nepal is in this state when every political identity is possible as long as you don't do armed resistance. So Nepal is the only federally democratic communist party majority country until they got overthrown and everything. Yeah, it's very strange. Usually you have like a party control and everything. That never happened. It was always federally democratic. And this guy's pretty chill.
This guy?
Yeah.
I thought he's a Buddhist.
Is he?
Excuse me.
Honestly, like Nepal right now only cares about reducing corruption. We just want,
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all this is like super political stuff for for a non-political. But yeah, Nepal, it has like a very kind of particular because we're Shivite. I don't know if you're aware.
Yeah. Like, look at your army
Shaivism
symbol,
is
bro. Like, your army
yeah,
symbol is so tough. Like, I saw this before. It's like so tough.
yeah, like you know, it's always kind of I did not know for a long time until I kind of started using the internet more that the swastika was like a thing that represented something else. The front gate of my house has like something that looks like the Star of David, and inside the Star of David there is a swastika.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I've seen that.
So
I've seen that before. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and I always wonder what the fuck will some of my friends think? Like, because I'm in the US now, what will they think if they see it?
Well, the Star of David wasn't originally a Jewish symbol. It was just a symbol that was just kind of, I'm quoting Salmonella. He said it was a symbol that was just kind of around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't Nepal is mostly Shaivite, I'm pretty sure, right? Like it's
Yes, Nepal is mostly Shiite. Although Nepal is kind of we're very kind of unity and diversity kind of thing, so nobody will really do anything to you. I think like sectarian violence in Hinduism is basically dead, right? Like I don't ever hear about it.
Yeah, Hindus don't.
I think so. Yeah.
Hindus don't fight each other. Like we don't like. There's no like Vaishnavite Shaivite beef like that. Like we don't got that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't
like,
even think there was that much of a history of it either.
I mean, there was in some regions like Ramanujacharya. He was persecuted.
Yeah, but it was
by
very
the Chola.
localized and not that common.
Yeah, it was not at all. Yeah, I agree.
It's like the inverse of the Christian situation, where in general there's violence, and then you have to find exceptions for peace. Where in Hinduism, it's in general there's peace, and you have to find exceptions for violence.
Yeah. For Nepal, the official state religion was Hinduism. Like, what did that look like as a country? Like,
so as a country, so the difference now versus then, it's that basically people would swear upon the Vedas. The government offices, you would be swearing upon the Vedas within the court system. Like it's mostly symbolic. The government has always operated a kind of like religion blind way. Not the way like the national anthem begins with literally like all ethnicities, all races, all faiths under one banner. We support this one country. Like that mantra is super old. The country was forged in opposition to like a growing British presence, and this, like the origin of the country is very militaristic, but that also like we're very similar to Switzerland in that we became egalitarian in order to kill someone, like to become better at killing, and the people were supposed to kill were the British, funny. And so we were like, instead of killing potentially each other for looking slightly different, let's kill this British guy who looks a lot different. And I think like you couldn't be white and in Nepal until like 1800. Like even like the only white person allowed in Nepal for hundreds of years was like some British guy, and he would be trapped in the embassy, and he couldn't move or go outside or go to the toilet without like guards accompanying him. It was basically like house arrest.
Interesting. That
is kind of funny.
What? Yeah, like until like 1950, like white people were effectively banned. People hadn't seen white people in Nepal. Like the first people they saw who were white in Nepal were basically just like the hippies. So there's a terrible reputation for white people in Nepal. Basically just being all laissez-faire with regards to sex and just being whores and everything.
Yeah. Jeez. The hippie movement was really influential on the psyche of the Indian people. Like, you can talk to people, like, maybe your grandparents were around during that time. It's like, it changed the viewpoint of a lot of people, unlike the Europeans. Because before, it was always like top-down mindset where like the Europeans were the colonial classes, but when the hippies came around, the Europeans were just like the white people were just hanging out with the Indians. They were just like chilling and hanging out and smoking weed. It's like it changed the perception for a lot of people.
See, that's super interesting to hear because I don't know, maybe that might have been the case in India, but in Nepal there was no like top down. Like there was no white guy in charge. That was never true. So the hippies coming into Nepal, like most people have a negative opinion of them because like a whole bunch of them came in, they either got knocked up or they knocked someone up, and then and it's like just like a history of broken families, bunch of weed smoking. They introduced drugs into the country. After because the hippies were all piling on, Richard Nixon, he kind of instituted like he put pressure on Nepal from the international stage to stop all the cannabis production, which was one of the major cash crops. So like a whole bunch of like Western farmers, which is where most of the weed was grown, they got cut off from their primary means of earning cash, which then eventually led to the communist revolution because the communist revolution came from the Western farmers because they were out of their primary cash crop. They couldn't earn money, they couldn't compete.
Wait, which country are you talking about?
Nepal.
Oh, Nepal.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yes.
that they had a communist revolution.
Yeah, that happened like it was it's not a
2012.
yeah.
That was
It's
that.
super
Oh, that was recent.
super recent. I
No
was
wonder I
on.
didn't know.
Yeah, very recent, and the revolution happened, the whole thing. I mean, it started in 1996, 1990 something, and then it ended in 2012. But look,
Hello?
ultimately, it's I personally find it super interesting how different the attitudes towards like a person marrying a white woman is between, let's say, like Nepalese diaspora and Indian diaspora, because in like I find it that yes, both Nepalese and Indian diasporas worry when it's a woman marrying a white man, but I find the attitude to be a lot different when it's an Indian man marrying a white woman. Would you say like what is the attitude? What would you say is the attitude when an Indian or Indian diaspora man is marrying someone from here?
From Nepal?
No, from America. Like a white.
I don't know. I feel like everybody's pretty neutral about it, irrespective of gender. At least that's been my experience.
I guess
Like
my
your parents would obviously prefer that you marry like a nice Indian girl, but like, you know, that they understand that like you're a minority in this country, so if it doesn't shake out that way, then it doesn't shake out that way.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. I'm kind of I was born raised in Nepal, so I guess like the whole expectation and perspective is completely different for me.
Here's a fun question. If during the rule of this, whoever the last good Nepali monarch was, if he wanted to take over the Indian subcontinent and install a Hindu monarchy, would you support it?
Take over the Indian subcontinent?
Yeah, to take over the Indian Republic, to annex it.
Whoa.
Impossible, but assuming
We would be cooked. We would be absolutely cooked.
Assume he has like a fighting chance.
Okay, so
Nepal,
this is like
Nepal.
we have a fight. So this is like us winning against the British. That's the last time we had a fighting chance. Yeah, I
Or
would
even like winning against Nehru.
Fuck. Let's see.
Or imagine
You know
it like, yep.
You know, I mean, honestly, I probably would. Nepal has suffered so much from being a landlocked country. At heart, I'm such a like, I'm such a true Nepalese person. Like this is how you know bias is fucking real. Because it's like, oh, empire, you know, conquering bad, and then I'm like, Nepalese empire, good.
No, I was thinking along the lines of like I would like a Hindu
monarchy across the Indian subcontinent, and you were like, coastline access.
Or just like a railroad, like leading to a port city, and we chilling. We don't want the rest of India.
For real. I genuinely, that is the attitude most Nepalese people have. We border the worst states in India. We do not want India. Like any Nepalese person, you go, like, would you take India if you could? And we would say no. No, we will not.
Yeah.
We don't want it.
I mean, like, I get it. Bihar is like exceptionally poor. Like, it's like very
Yes. Do you know that I think Nepal is like one of, if you take out all of the countries with like ongoing civil wars, we're the poorest country in the world.
Wow. Oh, really?
Yes. So you have to have a civil war currently in your country to be poorer than Nepal.
Dang.
Then who the fuck do you think you are?
Exactly. And still, do you know what's so funny? Indians migrate from Bihar to Nepal because they earn more money here.
What?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
There is a immigrant population problem in southern Nepal because too many fucking Indians. Like I'm genuinely, I sound like a xenophobe. Like I sound like
save Tibet, save Nepal, save Bhutan.
Like we're gonna have a make Nepal great again or something.
Save Himalayas. Save Himalayas.
Oh my gosh.
Here's a question. Nepal versus Sikkim versus Bhutan. Who wins?
We know an answer to this question. It's Nepal.
Yeah.
Like a military fight. We know an answer to this
Nepal
question.
versus Sikkim versus
This
Bhutan.
happened.
Yeah, Nepal's gonna
This
win
happened.
100%. Yeah.
Like this actually happened. We fought a war we crushed them. We fought a war against Sikkim. We crushed them.
So what you mean is that you spent the last of your money to pay soldiers to go invade Sikkim, and you're still winning from it.
What I mean is, we paid soldiers as in like go loot this money that exists there.
Okay. So you pay them. Just told them to go to loot Sikkim. All right.
Yeah, man. Like there's a whole story about Nepali, like the Gurkha bravery that exists from here. You find your own paycheck.
You know what's funny? In my university, there's a Nepalese society.
Really? No?
I was out drinking with them one day, and I was like, "Hey, you don't look Nepalese," and she says, "Oh yeah, I'm Bangladeshi." And then I'm like, "Okay, why are you in the Nepalese society?" "Oh, there's no Bangladeshi society."
Yeah.
So apparently, Nepal's cornered the market for South Asian societies.
Wait, Anish Giri is Nepali? I thought he was Indian.
Yeah. No, Anish Giri is partially Nepalese. Yes.
Oh, he's Indo-Nepalese, so his paternal grandmother is Indian, and the
I
rest
didn't
of
know
his
that.
family is. Oh wait, and also he's half Russian.
Yeah, he's half Russian.
Wow, he's all over the place. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's kind of tough, bro.
Honestly, Nepal has tried for decades in South Asia to instigate some kind of like integration developmentally and spiritually. Like, hey guys, can we all stop killing each other and sort of help each other's minorities out and help develop each other? Nepal has the headquarters of every single South Asian cooperation organization. Every single one of them exists in Nepal because there will never be a religious riot here. Like the police will kill every single religion like riots here. So
No, remove the riot part, and then now you've got a case for the UN to get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Nepal and India are very like culturally together. We have the same religion.
Yes.
We have the same religion. We're like the only two countries in the subcontinent that share a religion. And even like across the border, like you can look at some of the Himalayan states, I think they're culturally similar to Nepal to some level.
Yes. They are similar because they used to be a part of Nepal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what's that one to the I think it's the north left of
North
Nepal?
left. North left.
Sorry, upper left.
Like
Upper
Uttarakhand.
left.
Like
I think.
Uttarakhand. Like
Himachal Pradesh.
Himachal Pradesh. or
Yeah,
something.
I think
Himachal.
that-
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
If I remember correctly, that was it at one point part of Nepal, or am I
yes,
like explaining
yes.
myself? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We had all this. We lost this as part of the treaty to the British because we eventually lost to the British.
Pan Himalayans, it's over. It's so over for
Yeah,
Pan
it was
Himalayans.
Joe over. All right. Yeah, ignoring this history bollocks. Honestly, this stuff doesn't matter anymore. I've always thought that Hinduism as a religion, maybe we should take a book from some of these Christians and Abrahamic faiths and realize the true value of proselytizing.
I agree with you.
I mean, apparently every country in the subcontinent has like illegal to proselytize outside of their own religion.
We
I
just
know
need
that
to
in-
make it illegal for everybody else to proselytize, and
Yes,
you do the
I've noticed that.
proselytizing.
Nepal does it. Pakistan does it. Bangladesh, I think, does it. I don't know if India does it.
India does not.
No, I don't think that's the case in India. That is not, and that's like actually a problem, because I personally don't find it a problem if you're doing proselytization in cities, because it's like, okay, a city is like a place where ideas collide and whatever. But if you do it and you go to some like a rural woman in rural town, and then you tell them that all of them are gonna die and they're gonna die of starvation, and like this is the kind of things that, for example, a lot of missionaries do in rural India. They're called rice bag Christians for this reason. You get food and help and money and stuff for converting, and that's just extremely shitty.
Oh, rice bag. I thought you said like Reichstag, like the Reichstag fire in Weimar, Germany.
No, rice bags. Like literally, you get a rice bag for converting.
You know
And
what's really
Yeah,
funny?
no, we've
the
heard that before.
the Europeans had the same concept of a rice bag. Like read Julian the Apostate. I think I put his quote in the Hindu announcements. He basically describes the exact same thing, like the rice bag phenomena in India, but for his society.
Do you know what's? Oh my god! Next time I get a chance to talk to you, I'm gonna find this YouTube video. But there was a YouTube video. There was this guy who had analyzed every single parallel between ancient Rome after the birth of Christ and after Christianity, like the 200-year lead up to Christianity turning Christian. He analyzed every single factor. He analyzed so many different things, and he drew direct parallels to every single point to India. And his thesis statement was that India is going to be Christian in 100 years. Like, that shit fucking terrified me.
I don't know about that, Chief. I don't think Christianity is big enough in that subcontinent.
I hope not.
Something that was funny to me, a pagan was talking to me about, will Christianity destroy the Roman Empire? Funny thing, that's actually a prophecy in Daniel. that the rock would destroy the fourth empire in which it was thrown at. The rock being the church, of course.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
Exactly. Dwayne the Church Johnson.
Yeah. I think
Dwayne the Church.
On the topic of like missionary work, I think a lot of Hindus are lying when they say, oh, Hindus don't convert, we don't convert. And it's kind of silly because it's just not what our religion actually has done, right?
I don't think they're lying. I think they're just naive.
Yeah, they're naive. Yeah. They think so. A lot of Indians, what I've noticed is that they think conversion means like taking armies and like forcefully converting people and stuff. That's what they think associate conversion with, which makes sense. Like obviously in India.
Well, that has been like our experience with other people.
Yeah. Of course, that's like been our like whole like the deal for the past like 1,000 years. Like the Muslims, the Christians, they came to India. They were trying to forcefully convert people. They were trying to like if you look in Goa with the Catholics, they were just trying to like murder Hindus and like destroy temples. The Muslims did the same stuff in North India. It's like the average Indian has a very like serious trauma with conversion, and when I tell Hindus like we have a history of spreading our faith outside of India, they're like, no, we're like peaceful. We don't convert. We don't like do violence. It's like I'm not talking about violence. I'm talking about just spreading the faith. Like what does that have to do with violence, right? I didn't say forcefully converting. I said just conversion, right? If you look at my stream right now, or my like stream, or my Discord stream, or the YouTube stream, this is a map of how Hinduism spread into Southeast Asia. If you go to countries to this day, like Thailand, like Cambodia, like Burma, like Myanmar, there's a huge Hindu influence. I'd even say that those countries are basically Hindu, except if they're not Buddhist. Like, they worship Vishnu in Thailand, and they worship Ganesha in Thailand and Cambodia. It's like, the Ganesha
You know
worship...
what I like?
Huh?
Cambodia has
Bali.
a Hindu temple on its flag.
Oh, wait, click back on that. Click back on that thing and look at Bali. It's
Bali.
listed as part of the Hindu
Yes.
heartland.
Bali, many Hindus don't actually even know this, but Bali is still Hindu. Like, they're chilling. Like, they're just like a Hindu outpost in the middle of nowhere.
We're balling out.
The funny thing is, Bali is like the one place Australians go in Indonesia for vacation.
Yeah. It's like, you know, in America we got Cancun, like in Mexico, or like that's like our place. Like, so many Americans go to Cancun. Y'all got like Bali. Bali is the Australian Cancun. That's my understanding. It's like,
Oh, bro, we got Bali, and then we have all of Europe. Those are the two places.
you go to Europe? Dang, that's crazy. I did not know that.
Oh, I'm being
Australia
serious.
has the cash.
A lot of
I remember
Yeah.
I know people who ended up on the news for being naked in Spain while drinking. Like, Europe is just like the alcoholic vacation. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Nah, that's kind of, yeah. A lot of Americans don't go to Europe. That's my understanding. Like, we don't like, we have our own stuff here. I mean, people go to Europe, like, it's not like unheard of, but it's not as common. Like, Mexico is like, super common. Like, everyone's been to Mexico. It's like you got at some point.
I'm surprised about that. When
Bali,
you can just like take a vacation in another state and it's completely different to your own state.
yeah. There's a lot of things to do in America. Like, you don't need to go to a different country at all. Like, you can just stay here. It's like, it's pretty chill. Like, it's okay.
Yeah. Like, this is something I find that most people don't know. The history of Hinduism, like, a lot of people had become Buddhist when Buddhism started, especially with Chandragupta Maurya. But then by the end of his life, and then, you know, in the advent of classical Hinduism, and then sort of like, you know, the various Brahmacharyas, and specifically Advaita Vedanta, this huge thing happened where this huge wave of reconversions to Hinduism, and that didn't just happen by itself. Like, people were missionaries, people went out. That's the same time that a bunch of these colonizations, like, not colonizations, but a bunch of these conversions and this mission work occurred. Like, I think that it's just that people have lost touch, and people think that it's not just that it's violent, but that it's foreign. That if you are a proselytizer, that you cannot be simultaneously thus Hindu.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, and I think that's like, people are very uneducated on their own histories, right? And that's something I find deeply problematic. I don't know. Polls suggest otherwise. That basically, like, the most stable religious group are non-religious people, like people who don't have any religion in their lives. But I have no basis to really support this idea, but I always look at that group of people as just sitting ducks, as I'm going, like, any kind of like real insane hardship that those people face in their lives, the right religion at the right time will snatch all of those people up.
100%. 100%.
I absolutely have no faith in the kind of scientific religion thing.
Have you seen the meme of the atheist when the plane starts shaking a little bit, and then it's like an Orthodox monk singing Christ is risen?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But Bali, I want to talk about this a little bit because I'm on stream right now. Wait, people are talking about on the Discord call right now? Yeah, I'm on the Discord call. Oh, what's up, Enoch14? What's up, man? I see you on there. Yeah.
Don't worry, by the way. I'll see you in Bali one day, Paul.
Yeah, Bali's an interesting place, right? A lot of the reason why Bali is not Christian or something today is because the Dutch kind of prevented the missionaries from going there. Like, they closed off the island. I don't know if you know this. Look at the Wikipedia page. I'm pretty sure it says here.
Bro, something very interesting nearly happened with the Dutch, by the way. I'm pretty sure at one point they proposed a union between the Dutch East Indies and the Dutch mainland, meaning that there would be an Indonesian-Netherlands union.
Dang, that's crazy. See, this is according to Wikipedia. I don't know how true this is. Okay, like you can fact check me on this, but the Dutch also dedicated significant efforts to implement Balisering, Balinization policies to maintain traditions on the island, as well as preventing the Islamization and the banning of Christian missionary activities. That's kind of the reason why Bali is still Hindu today, because the Dutch were just nice to us.
Divide and conquer.
Well,
Split
I have
religions
no
and
problem with
ethnicities
divide and
against
conquer
each other.
when the Hindus are there. You know, like it supports my own, so that's okay.
It supports my own.
Well, yeah, like what actually was the motivation? What interest did the Dutch have in preserving Hinduism in this place?
I couldn't tell you, but this is my theory. This is I heard this somewhere. I don't know where I heard this from, but the Dutch were just they don't want to destroy like a entire culture or something. I don't know. That's what I've heard. Like they don't want to.
Yeah, I don't think
when do
that's
they
the Dutch
care
MO.
about that?
Huh?
I don't think that's the Dutch MO.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second.
Yeah, I don't know. The Dutch were more chill than the
natives. There's probably something more going on. Okay, I hate to interject, but for YouTube chat, guys, I'm not. Half the things I've said about Indian Nepal stuff are in jest. I'm not a Nepal India hater, guys. Calm down, dude.
Are people saying that?
They're calling like Nepal has nothing, and I'm like, I know we have nothing, guys.
Why do you?
Why
are you?
Like, are you kidding me? Like millions.
Why are we
yes,
arguing?
know.
Why are we arguing? Like
I don't
like when people
know.
argue between the Hindus and Nepalis. Or like Hindus and Bangladesh. Like
Chat,
if it's Hindus
chat.
and Hindus, we should not be arguing at all. Like what's the big deal?
We're friends.
Yeah,
we're friends.
Not even friends. We're the
We're
same group of
literally-
people.
Like,
we're no
there's-
different.
you know-
We're the same exact group. Of people.
Nepal and India have the highest level of visa, like because it's free association. Anyone who's Nepalese can go work in India. Anyone Indian can go work in Nepal. That's why Indians come from Bihar to Nepal. It's fine. I don't hate y'all. We don't hate y'all.
Yeah, I hate the Nepal Hindu beef. Like that's just annoying. It's like, why are we fighting amongst Hindus? I had to ban a guy in my server for that actually. Like some guy in here was just complaining about Nepalis all day, and I was like, bro, who do you think I am?
Yeah,
like,
I'm
do you
glad
think
you
I hate
banned that
Nepalis?
guy. I had beef with him.
Who? Why? Oh, that guy. Yeah, you didn't like him. Yeah, Space on that like wrong guy.
Yeah, I hated him for a while. I was waiting for him to get banned for something.
I was just so annoyed. I was like, bro, why are you hating on Nepalis? Like, why do you gotta hate on your own Hindu brethren? Like, these are your people. Like what?
Like every single time you say that Nepal has nothing, no, we know. We have lived in our country.
If you
know.
hate Nepal,
We
I
know.
think you're anti-Hindu. That's just my thing. If you hate Nepal, you're just anti-Hindu because
Me
they're
too.
majority Hindu. Like, you don't like Bangladesh or you don't like Sri Lanka, you don't like Pakistan, like whatever. Those are other groups. But you're hating Nepal? Like what? Come on. Like it's always the same people who talk about like Hindu nationalism that hate Nepal for some reason. It's like what? Like why do you hate your own? Like,
I don't think it's that common. I think it was just that one guy.
No. I've seen this in other people. Not everyone. I'm not saying all people are like that. No. Some people I've seen who are like Hindu nationalists and also like hate Nepalis for whatever reason. I think those are mainly Indian.
Then yeah, that's
nationalists, though.
stupid.
I don't know. It's like silly.
Yeah, there's a group of people who have this sort of identity about India being sold to them, and the fact that they have this idea. Okay, so India is one country, and all of India should be Hindu and should be Indian government controlled. Okay, well that's one theory. That's fine, etc. But the problem is that the people who are their political opponents always point out that Nepal is like older than India by a long shot. It's like 150 years older, and so they just don't like us for that reason.
So
yeah, but like I mean, I care more about my Hindu identity than like the Indian Republic. So if they merged and then it was called the Republic of Nepal, like I wouldn't care. I'd be fine with that.
See, yeah, that's not but they don't. It's not about. It's India primary. India _ Hindu. It's not Hindu _ India.
Yeah. Did you know there are some Hindus
I mean, so
in
long
India-
as it was Hindu, I wouldn't really mind.
Who is doing
Yeah, I'm gonna let go of the Nepal stuff. I'm more interested in honestly like the Hinduism that's practiced sort of in the periphery of the subcontinent or outside the subcontinent, because I feel like the Hinduism in the subcontinent has a lot to learn from the people who actually live outside.
Yeah, the Hinduism in the subcontinent is quite similar. Like, people tell me this. It's like there's a lot. I mean, there obviously is a lot of diversity, like in the subcontinent, but it's just generally similar. Like, if you look at Hinduism in Bali, it's totally different. Like, I don't know if this is true. I could just be like making something up that I've seen. I believe they do pig sacrifices. I can't quote me on that, but they have a lot of rituals where they eat pork. And if you know anything about like Indian cuisine, eating pork is pretty much like not a thing in India anymore. And I think it has something to do with Muslims. But the Balinese eat a lot of pork. Like they eat tons and tons of pork. It's like crazy.
Yeah, it's most certainly something to do with Muslims, because the more north you go in Nepal, the more common it is for people to eat pork.
Really?
And so the norther you are, the more isolated you are from Muslims.
Interesting.
Somebody in your chat said India has no true friends beside maybe Russia and Israel. I'm not
Okay,
going to comment on that.
This is
we're not going to talk about politics, guys. We're not talking about politics. We're not.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to.
I guarantee
we're
you,
not
most
gonna get into
Russians
that.
do not give a shit about India, bro.
Actually, according to polling, India polls very well in Russia.
Oh,
really? Because I can speak
Yeah.
in Russian and I hear a lot of racism from them.
Is that my goat, Jura? Has Jura finally joined the stream?
Yeah, Jura has in the chat. If you don't know who Jura is, he's our Buddhist friend. He's amazing. We love Jura.
He's objectively
No,
correct.
I would be surprised if India polls high. A lot of Russians are kind of NPCs when it comes to politics, and they kind of like, especially the older ones, like they just believe whatever the Kremlin tells them, right? Like I would genuinely be surprised if if India pulled high for them.
Okay, well, that's good if the Kremlin's telling them W India.
If they are, like I haven't heard about that, but if they are, then I guess that's good.
On another note, there's this group called the Choms. I don't know if you know who this is. The Choms.
Are you talking about like the Champas, like from Southeast Asia?
Yeah, the Champas, but they're the ethnic group's called the Choms.
Oh, Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Yeah, like some of them are like, I don't know if they're like Hindu or Buddhist or like both.
They're
and then
mostly
some of them are Muslim.
Most of them are Muslim.
It's kind of unfortunate what happened to Cham. I
Yeah.
kind of wish it was still independent today.
They got genocided. The North Vietnamese, I think it was like 1,000 years ago or like 800 years ago, they just went and genocided every single one of them. The Choms
I know,
barely
bro.
exist today.
They
Like,
have a really beautiful writing system, those Choms.
the ones in Vietnam are Shaivite Hindu, I'm pretty sure. The ones in Cambodia are mostly Muslim.
Did somebody go womp for genocide?
Who did that? Like,
oh,
can we not? That's, bro, come on. How do I disable the soundboard on Discord? It actually pisses me off. I don't know.
Come on, guys, that's actually
Holy
like,
crap,
come on
bro.
now.
Come on.
Regardless of religion, that's just completely
insane. Come
unacceptable.
on, bro. Come on. Anyway, yeah, the Choms got
That's
like
brutal.
genocide. I really want to go talk to a Chom Hindu once. Like, I really want to like talk to these people. Like, I don't know what's up with them. There's just like some Hindus hanging out in Vietnam apparently. Like, how is that a thing? Like, yeah, this is her temple.
Saturnius is in the YouTube chat and the Discord chat.
What? Bro,
Saturnius.
how do-
Wait,
can
that's
I,
you,
like-
right?
Yeah,
that's
dude. I
Okay.
need like chat mods. This is like annoying. I need like chat mod. Wait, can I add someone as a
You
chat
don't need
mod?
to moderate a chat. It's like a couple dozen people.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not like.
It's just a couple of people.
Well,
it's fine.
Look. Well, I hope we can get more. We have like 26 viewers right now. Actually, that's crazy. Like 26 people are watching my stream. That's like crazy. That's wild.
keep in mind, quite a few of them are also in this Discord call.
True. Yeah, but still, like that,
Yeah.
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, true.
This is-
Bro, you're more happy about having 26 people watch your stream than having over 100,000 people watch your video.
Yeah, like it's kind of crazy. Watching a stream is much different than watching like a video. Like, it's very different than watching a video. Like, you're sitting for 2 hours listening to what I have to say. That's like crazy. Like,
Can I just say something completely random? Why is the supporters rule purple, bro? I saw this dude, disciple of Spirit chat, and I thought this dude was a mod for a second, bro.
do you want me to change it? I can also change it.
I mean, I don't know. I was just.
I don't know what
just
color to
pointing
change
out.
it to though. I'm gonna make it gray. That's a good color. I like gray. I like gray.
Oh, that is.
I mean,
Yogi. I'll be honest. I thought he had Jesus in his like profile for half a second.
Bro, that's what I thought too, bro. I thought that was like Jesus or something like that.
Wait, aren't the
The name
atheists great?
of Skirt also is like a evangelical sounding Discord name on the bureau.
I need a color for these guys. That's a good color. I like this color. It's a
Yeah,
good
one
color.
question I do have about that. What is the name of the movie? Ramaya, if
The
I'm saying that
Ramayana.
correctly.
Ramayana.
Ramayana.
Yeah, the
Ramayana is
movie.
the name of the epic too.
Yeah, but where's Muhammad? I thought he was meant to be playing Kalki.
Yo. Kalki's not even in the Ramayana, but still, like.
Yeah, I thought he wasn't, but you know, still, jokes are jokes.
Kalki will be
Where
played.
is Kalki mentioned in like the Hindu text? Like, where is that? Is that in like the Puranas?
I believe the Srimad Bhagavatam talks about it. There's a Kalki Purana. I think the Vishnu
yeah, I
Purana.
forgot about that. There is like a whole ass.
The Vishnu
Kalki
Purana,
Purana.
briefly mentions him, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong on that. Yeah. Because he's part of the Dashavatara.
Bro's got
set.
no direction for his stream, by the way.
What?
Bro's got no direction for his stream. First we were playing Minecraft, and now we're just kind of.
Oh, we're just like talking. I don't know. This is a chill stream, dude. I'm not like I was thinking
We're just
about
hanging out.
We're just hanging out.
True.
Let a man hang out. Like, what's the big deal? Like, chill out.
Let man chill.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. I don't understand the Hindu Jesus thing. Okay, I mean, we're talking about disciple of spirit. I'm gonna leak here. If some guy DMs you, like, it's not. Here, look, you can see it right here. You can see it right here. See this? Like, this is hit like Jesus with the. I don't even. Is he meditating? I can't tell. I don't know. So, they say Jesus spent some years in India. Bro, I made a video on that. Go watch it. Broke your Discord link. What do you mean broke my Discord link?
Why is there a man pregnant, man?
I didn't break my Discord link. You broke it. Wait, does the Discord link not work? Wait, it does work. It does.
It does work. That's how I'm here.
Yeah. Jesus is considered an avatar of Vishnu by some.
Yeah.
No.
I've also heard that a lot.
Oh my god. Yeah, some lad.
Honestly-
Apparently.
I'm gonna go to bed later.
See ya, bro.
Honestly-
See ya. Apparently you worship
Okay.
Vishnu, some lad.
What am I doing?
You worship Vishnu now.
Mashallah.
Okay. Has anyone else looked into like the historicity of Christ? Like, okay, I'm gonna assume he's real because there's more evidence to do with real. But this also like there's nothing particularly special about Christ. I don't see the point. Yeah, he died and his death was tragic, but dude, so his death is standard procedure. It's like they hooked him up to a firing squad and shot him. That's basically like the Roman version of that. I don't understand the whole deal.
The reason his death is special is like it's not the circumstances of how he died. It's like what got him killed in the first place. So to the Christians, he's literally God incarnate, right? So like basically like to the Christians, like their perspectives that like he died for speaking the truth and whatnot, and he was betrayed by like one of his disciples, Judas.
Yeah. I mean, even with people who are evil and sinful people in their private life, take the martyrs for Free Ireland during the 1916 rebellion. They're still honored today in Ireland because they were shot by firing squad for trying to free their home country. So if that deserves people to remember them, how much more someone who did no sin, was judged unfairly, and then died despite being God incarnate, and again, not having done anything evil towards the people killing him.
Okay.
Can we read the Gospel of
Okay.
Judas on stream right now?
I'm pretty sure isn't 60% of it just parables from the Gospel of Matthew?
I don't know. But apparently, the story is that Judas received secret teachings. So.
Oh no! Wait, that's the Gospel of Thomas I'm thinking about.
The Gospel of Thomas is just sayings. It's a sayings gospel. That's what that is.
That's what I meant by 60% of it being Matthew.
What is this website called? Gospels.net, and it just has a bunch of Gnostic gospels on it. What is this
Dunno.
website I've stumbled across? The saying.
It might either be like a Gnostic website, or it just might like contain like a bunch of like non-canonical works, like anything like that has to do with Christianity, whether it's like canonical or not. It might be something like that.
Oh, this website is just dedicated to extra canonical gospels. This is the Gospel of Thomas. I was reading.
It also has Gospel of Q. Apparently, the creators of the site believe in Q theory.
What is this?
Q is the consistent strain of traditions between primarily the Synoptic Gospels.
The Gospel,
particularly Matthew and Luke, right? Because it doesn't appear in Mark.
Oh, it's the Q source thing. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Q
this
source.
thing.
So I'm pretty sure that this is just reconstructing what Q is, or at least showing what Q is in the Gospels that we have.
Oh, okay, I got that. Yeah, no, okay, that's interesting.
Oh, does it appear in John? I mean, John's like the last gospel, like of the main four. Right.
Well, I mean, John's obviously drawing on previous traditions. Like he has Jesus' baptism, he has his death, he has the 3 names that are on the yada yada yada. If that's where he's getting that from is a bit disputed amongst scholars. Maybe he was influenced by Q. Maybe he's the actual apostle who saw the events. Maybe it's written by John the presbyter, who would have been assigned by one of the apostles to be a presbyter. There's a variety of theories.
I think
John
is probably...
like the name John back then was kind of like Muhammad now for the Arabs. So there's like a bunch of people named John, right?
That's exactly why people in like I think the 500s first suggested that the Gospel of John may have been written by John the presbyter.
And he said, "Whoever discovers the meanings of these sayings won't taste death." It's such a hard line. I was reading this the other day, and it was like such a hard line. Like,
it is a hard line. I'll give you that.
The Gospel of Thomas is very confusing.
Yeah, that's kind of the point of Gnostic texts. They're meant to be confusing, so only those with gnosis can understand.
Is the Gospel of Thomas even Gnostic? Isn't it not?
It's technically not, but it's something that the Gnostics like kind of adopted later. That makes sense.
Yeah. Another point is even within Matthew, Jesus says, "The reason I speak in parables is so that the prophecy of Isaiah may be fulfilled. They have ears but do not hear. They have eyes but do not see. Lest I turn and heal them, or lest they turn back and I heal them."
Becoming like Jesus. Jesus, whoever drinks from my mouth will become like me, and I myself will become like them. Then what's hidden will be revealed to them. Oh, this is so Gnostic.
What?
Oh.
Wait, what is bro talking about?
Becoming like Jesus, saying 108.
I know, but I am actually having a little bit of a difficult time understanding this. Drink from my mouth, is this referring to perhaps natures, like the Eucharist, how, as St. Augustine says, we become more like Christ and Christ changes our nature, type thing? I don't know what bro means by that.
Wait, Gospel of Thomas commentary. Can we find commentary on this thing? So that would be nice. Bart Ehrman blog.
Oh, the big Ehrman. Big Bart.
The biggie. Wait, can I have some
There's a Hindu on this server named Shiva, who, like, he believes like the Gospels are written like 140, and that Jesus didn't exist. That he's a Jesus mythicist.
Oh, that guy I know who you're talking about. The mythicism guy. Is that who you're talking about?
I know. I even cited like atheistic.
I gave him evidence as to like what like that the Gospel of John was written early, like or like 90 AD, whatever, and like he just ignored me, bro. Like,
yeah, there's a fragment of the Gospel of John that's dated to 136 AD, if I recall.
Saying 92.
Yeah, it's in the Egerton Papyrus. It's not the Gospel of John itself, but it quotes the Gospel of John. I'm pretty sure, right?
Ah, I see.
Yeah, and that's generally the proof that they have that the Gospel of John is early. But also the cultural context of John, I think, also points to an early date, like the names that are used within it, what it's referencing. The language it uses like suggests that like it was referring to events that were happening like that just passed. and there was like a council that like persecuted Christians or something like that, and that took place in like the 80s, around the 80s AD, and I think that's generally like the proof that people use to assert that it's earlier than like 200 AD or whatnot.
Most scholars would probably disagree with me on the date of Matthew, but in Matthew 5, during the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus says, if you present your offering at the temple, leave it there and go be united to your brother, then come back and offer it. One argument I heard is that why would Matthew include this line if the temple was already destroyed?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, like it's referencing past events, so it's like if Jesus had this, like, if Jesus said that, then he said it regardless, right?
Yeah,
So,
but that's something you also have to consider, is that Matthew is apologetic, and it's also supposed to be for the people at the time. And we know that Matthew
that's
is
true.
Hebraic and Semitic and written to the Jewish community, and written in a, quote, Hebrew style, according to Priapus. So the fact that he mentions at all the temple, it seems to fit better with Matthew writing to a community in Judea who is going up to the temple, despite being Christian, rather than writing to a post-temple community in Judea.
Split the log.
I'll have to look into that. That's actually pretty interesting.
Saying
I
77.
mean, again, most scholars date it post-70, but I think the fact that he includes this line, and the Gospels, as we know, are apologetic in nature. Like when Luke says in his Gospel, see, touch my hands, touch my wounds, a spirit hath not flesh and blood like I have, is clearly an anti-Gnostic apologetic, right?
Yeah.
Look at this one. Saying 77. Jesus is the all. Jesus said, I am the light that is all over. I am the all. The all has come from me and unfolds towards me. This is the interesting line. Split the log, I'm there. Lift the stone, you'll find me there.
I think one of the best evidences for the divinity of Christ, like as being an early on teaching, is the fact that the Gnostics emphasize it so much. Like, even if you want to say that according to the full canonical Gospels, it doesn't say Jesus is God in an explicit known way, the fact that the main controversy was over Jesus being so godlike he couldn't be human or have a human body, I think that being the main controversy seems to point to this belief being early on, in my view anyway.
What do you think of like the dates of Gnosticism in general, right? I heard there's like this idea that Paul himself debates like a Gnostic or something like that, or somebody that has like similar views. What do you think of when it comes to that? Because generally Gnosticism is like they're active around like 100 to 200 AD, but like I'm wondering if they're before.
It makes sense to me, given one, Paul is specifically going to Greek-speaking areas or Latin-speaking areas like Rome, and it's even recorded that he made it to Spain in the letter of Clement. But irregardless, he spent most of his time traveling around the Eastern Mediterranean through Greece and Macedon, as well as Anatolia. So it makes sense that given Gnosticism emerged out of Greek philosophy and combining with Christian teachings, that Paul would have met someone who was a proto-Gnostic at least. But I think my main evidence would more so be that the second letter of John says, the Antichrist is he who does not confess Jesus has come in the flesh, or the Christ has come in the flesh. And then he says, like, by this I mean in the body, I think. The fact that the second John seems to address this shows that I think Gnosticism existed within the 1st century, possibly like earliest 90, 80 AD something.
That's interesting.
What's your opinion on the Gospel of the Hebrews?
The 5th Gospel? I remember I was reading one of the church fathers, and then it was just like, so you say there are 5 Gospels? Yes, sir, I say there are 5 Gospels. And it's like, you can hear the dumbfoundment of the guy asking the question, like, there's 5? What are you on about? I think the Gospel of the Hebrews, given the fact that it was not preserved, nor was it accepted en masse by the bishops, shows that it had content that was disagreed upon by the bishops.
Hmm.
And given that they were trained by the apostles, I trust them to, on like a universal scale, given that it was rejected by almost all of them, to know that the things in here are not orthodox and not coherent with the things that they either themselves or their teachers were taught by the apostles.
I believe the Gospel of the Hebrews says that the Holy Spirit is a female energy, right?
Reverse Dash keeps going on about this, I know.
I really agree with him. I think it's a plausible theory that the Holy Spirit is a female energy. I do think this.
Yeah,
Female and male.
I also agree on you.
Female and male are created concepts, I feel. We take
like a
Jesus.
divine feminine.
Jesus is in the book of Proverbs referred to as a woman, Lady Wisdom. Right? Nearly all the church fathers identify Jesus with Lady Wisdom and wisdom in general, but wisdom is represented as a woman throughout the Catholic wisdom books, more so in the Book of Wisdom by Solomon, which is not known to Protestants. So I feel that gender is a created concept that we use to think about a divine person rather than something they actually have in and of themselves.
I mean, I guess in this sense of religiosity, like through the lens of if you're taking these things at face value, but there's a historiosity to, for example, the genders of the divine within the sort of Jewish descendant faiths. For example, Elohim, right? El and his kind of consort goddess were both taken in part, and the idea of the spirit being the one that's feminine comes from that.
Yes.
I don't know if it comes from that.
Yeah.
Given the fact that the Old Testament authors themselves rejected this and wrote about God, saying, "I do not have an Asherah or Queen of Heaven."
Because that's those texts, the writers of those texts are specifically they are the northern. Okay, so in the ancient times there were two separate Jewish kingdoms. The northern kingdom fell.
I've read the Old Testament. Yeah.
Yeah, those people, when they came down, they were sort of these refugees, but they were educated, they had money, and when they came into the southern kingdoms, they saw the sort of dual worship and veneration. They saw the representation of Elohim, Yahweh, with the bull, and they wrote against it. Those texts are that, right? They're not, and just because they write against that doesn't necessarily mean that over time, as the southern and northern Jewish faiths sort of melded into one, the transition from sort of recognizing that other gods exist, but that my God is supreme, to recognizing only that my God exists. In that transition, a lot of things were malleable and changed one way or the other. I think it's a lot more plausible that the descent of the female spirit being the empowering sense of personal relationships, then stays the same in line as the Holy Spirit. Like that just makes more sense.
To address your objection, first off, it's an assumption and a scholarly recreation that the writers of the histories did come from the Northern Kingdom. Certainly possible, but it could have just easily been a southern writer who lived in Jerusalem, noting the things that were happening in the Northern Kingdom. Second point, I believe most scholars understand, or at least accept, that the Samaritan religion came from intermixing with the other nations around it. All of the historical evidence that we have points at least to, literary anyway, points to the Northern Kingdom having a completely different theology to the Southern one that diverged much more than the Southern one over time. Third, when you say the Holy Spirit like being this feminine entity, like relating it to the Old Testament Asherah and such other, the people who are relating it are the Christians, like Origen, if I recall. And Christianity emerges from the southern sect, not the northern sect. So it wouldn't make sense for Christians who are from the southern sect to be adopting this ideal from what they see as a pagan intermixing of Judaism with the other nations, especially when it comes to the fact that Origen, people who are perhaps believing in this or describing it, was in what's the name of the town? I think it's Caesarea, which was like near modern day Gaza, and he was mostly debating southern rabbis, not Samaritans. So it doesn't seem that this concept comes out of interaction with Samaritanism, but rather out of interaction with rabbinical Judaism.
Yeah, I just saw a video on this today. I'm not entirely sure the validity of every single point of historicity. And
Yeah,
there's a lot of things
obviously
like
it's
this.
subjective because we only have the southern writers and what they believed.
Yeah, exactly. And we don't know, like, there's a lot of these things that are very difficult to decipher because we don't exactly know who wrote which sections of the Bible. We have some evidence as to when they were written, as from, the scrolls and the things that we find, and sort of. But yeah, this sort of narrative being one way or the other, I do think that it is a valid idea to consider. That this is
I don't dispute
this
it as a secular historical reconstruction. I'm just pointing out that the evidence we do have, although it's biased, points in one direction. So to assert otherwise is an assumption rather than something provable. Just like I'm making an assumption, I'm not saying anything objectively provable here either.
Wait, I'm gonna end the stream right now, actually. So
Bye,
thank y'all.
everyone.
Bye. Yeah,
Okay,
thank y'all for watching.
Goodbye.
This is the first live stream we've done. I may do more. We'll maybe do some more different things. It's just like a chill stream, so we don't really like have anything that we're doing here. But
Oh yeah, sorry
if you
about debating them.
if you want to see more stuff, just join my Discord. It's free. I don't charge anything for it. You can just talk to people on here. It's pretty chill. I realize a lot of people are not on the Discord, and I want more people in the Discord. It's nice to talk to people. People are interesting. So yeah, next stream, if y'all want to be part of it, just join the VC. I'll just keep the VCs open as long as anyone no one does anything weird. Like I don't want anyone you know what I'm talking about, right? I don't want anyone doing anything weird. So
Do
as
not
long as
give
y'all are
birth in
chill,
the voice
you can get on the
chat.
stream. So I'm pretty open. I don't restrict the stream. I don't care like that. So yeah. Anyway, good night or good morning or good evening or whatever to y'all. Okay? I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bro did his signature